The third verse. The third verse.
Word up, third verse morning show. Every Thursday right here on the Third Verse channel. Happy Third Verse Thursday to all the Third Versicans. I'm Justin Hunt.
I'm Stack Quo. We up in this thing, man.
It's all happening. It's all happening. Who we got in the chat today? Shout out to Trues in Harmony. I always love seeing Trues in Harmony. Can you see my Bone Thugs? You can't see my Bone Thugs. Can you see my Bone Thugs album from right here? Loked out Trues in Harmony. Thugs, but now they're in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Morning to Lils, Blue Slides, Damaris. Oh, what did Damaris say yesterday that I wanted to ask him about? Because I forgot. I can find it in a second. He had something he said in the chat. I thought it was interesting. Divine Eternally, what's up? Good morning. Who else is in here? Also, Indeed. Good morning. Who else we got?
Let me know if I start lagging of any kind.
Crown K, that girl shines. Who else we got in here? That's what's up, man. Good morning, everybody. Man, this was
Am I lagging, Justin? Am I lagging?
You look okay where I'm at.
Okay.
Yeah. This is one of those mornings. I didn't go to bed till like 3 yesterday. Just cutting clips, cutting segments, time stamping. So if my eyes look extra squinty this morning, it's because it's an extra early morning.
Hard at work, man.
It was a great show yesterday, though.
Absolutely.
It was a great show. I got to show you this stat. This is what my mentions look like this morning. This is what my mentions. I woke up this morning looking at my mentions. This is what they look like. Let me see if it is on screen yet. No. This is what my mentions look like. Look at
this. You know I can't
There's
see
stat.
that shit.
You can't see it? You still can't see it?
Well, I mean, I got. I'm filming on this little phone, so you got to read it.
Oh God, I can't even read them. It's just clip of Culture United, 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 clip of Culture United. Clip of Culture United. It was a lot. Clip of Culture United. There's a lot going on in my mentions this morning.
Wow.
It's not. We get clipped a lot, but that was a lot. That's more than I'm used to. So I think there was a lot of people who were very interested in a lot of things that were said on the show yesterday, particularly your colorization, you letting the people inside your relationship with Game.
You know, it's crazy. There's a guy you're not gonna put up his thing, but I think his name's Keem, right?
Yeah, I can put it up. I mean, I have no problem if you want to show a clip of him talking about it, or either way.
I want to speak to him directly and anyone else because he made mention and he was talking about like why would I even mention this conversation publicly of what me and Game talked about. And my reasoning for doing so is because I'm watching a guy whose legacy, I'm not saying it's anyone's fault but his own, but I'm watching his musical legacy get torn apart. And as somebody that is his brother that loves him, right? And that have tried to, steer him in a direction of not making certain mistakes. He's made them anyway, but it still bothers me to see his legacy torn apart. So a lot of people believe whether and I understand why they believe it, because on the outside looking in, I probably could see it that way too, but he just shitting on Kendrick for no reason. He got to say this. Why is he trying to implement himself into these beefs? So for me, when he called me, in his mind, he felt as though the dead people line, and he felt as though because we had a song called Dead People, that this dude was indirectly throwing shots at him. That's how he felt. Now, I told him, again, that wasn't the case, but he still felt that way. And so for me, I cannot tell somebody how to feel. I can try to steer them in a direction and be like, dog, that's not what it is. but I still can't make someone feel the way they feel. So by me exposing that, right, I was trying to let people into the mind of a person that they don't get to actually speak to. And that when he goes on podcasts like he did, he's a little bit more guarded with how he feels about certain things. What people don't understand about rappers, because I am one, we are a sensitive bunch. And when we listen to rhymes, we listen to them very closely to see if someone's talking about us. There's been a bunch of times, we're not going to say the rapper's name, and it's not Lupe Fiasco, by the way, that Justin has come to me and said, hey, listen to this line and tell me, do you think such and such is talking about such and such? And I said to Justin, dog, come on, man. He just overreacting. But that's what rappers do. But the public, the general public aren't rappers, so they don't see it like that. But that's how we be acting. So I am someone that's in his life, that's a rapper, that came up with him, that can speak to him in a way that other people can't. So I was letting the world into that conversation because I am watching the mistakes that he has been made tarnish his musical legacy. So that was my motive behind saying what I had to say, sir. I do respect how you had something to say and how you disagree with me. I love that you were respectful, and shout out to you and shout out to your platform. I think his name's Keen. I met him a couple of times or whatever. He rolls around with the TDE camp, but he mentioned some stuff as far as like when the camp went on tour with Game and how Game was acting and all that type of stuff. That shit has still festered amongst a lot of the guys that came up with TDE, right? They still have those feelings, and that word and those things get back to Chuck. And so that adds on to where he be coming from and why he feels the way he feels. I always told him that Die has nothing but respect for him. But you know, you can tell somebody some shit a billion times. And I also said to him, if Kendrick said the things that you said in a rhyme about you would feel away. The innuendos that you dropped, even though I told you not to say nothing about Kendrick, you had Kendrick innuendos all throughout the Rick Ross disc. This new mixtape, there's other innuendos in there. You know what I'm saying? So you would feel away if that was you. So as a friend, as a brother, as a homeboy, that's how I am with all my people. And so that was my objective of saying what I was saying. And plus, we got a platform here, and y'all come here for my insight on things, and I'm telling you how I feel. There will never be a time, though, and I'm gonna let Justin have it after this, that you will come on here, and I'm saying anything about anyone's personal life, though. I will never do anything to mess up, to have anything to say about someone's personal life, families, children, things like that. So, y'all, this ain't the platform for that. I'll never be that kind of dude. We ain't gonna do nothing like that. So, that's that.
Word up, word up, word up. I think this is a perfect time for gong. I like the gong. I'm working this gong here. We're gonna make this gong work. What are you saying? I was
gonna say, I think we should do chart report early in case Glasses come on. Because we ain't doing no chart report before he.
Yeah, we definitely gonna. You're right. G's coming on today on the show. He'll be on at 9:00. Let's knock this chart report out real quick, because it is an interesting chart report. The biggest album that came out for this week's chart report that has not been out yet, or was not released the week prior, is Future. So we get to see where Future's chart report goes. I'm gonna try to move pretty swiftly through this one though, because even when we, every time we do chart report, it gets in there kind of quickly. But as you know, right here every Thursday we do chart report just to get a better understanding of what's happening in the business of selling music, see how these songs are relating to each other's on the charts, on these crooked, fixed, bought and paid for charts. Coming in at number 100, Swim, BTS, last week, 84, P position 1, 17 weeks on the chart. Now, BTS just dropped 16 spots. I think that has a lot to do with Future, since Future is the new project on the charts this week. I believe all of his songs charted. think that's the case. And so there was 18 songs on this project, I think. So
I think it's 22.
22 songs on the chart. Okay, so I'm looking at this BTS drop, and I'm seeing Future's albums showed up on the charts. We'll see what where BTS is next week. 99, Carry On, Kenny Chesney. 98, Eye to Eye, Future, new entry. 97, Kick, Future, new entry. 96, Damned If I Do, Vincent Mason. 95, Just Speed Demon, Justin Bieber. 94, Think As You Drunk, Riley Green. 93, If I Could, Future. 92, Look at My Life, Gracie Abrams. And 91, You Plus Me Equals Love. I went and listened to Noah Khan this weekend. I listened to Olivia Rodrigo this weekend. I listened to a bunch of these albums because I needed to get a better understand what people love about these people. And Olivia Rodrigo, I think she makes fine teenage pop songs. That was a struggle for me to get through, but I can understand the success she's having on the charts. Oh, and I also listened to Gracie Abrams on this weekend too. But as you can see, there are 3 Future songs that are in the top, I guess in the bottom 10 of the charts. Anything come to mind when you look at this?
Just how these songs will fall, and then when Future songs fall, they'll come right back up.
They're gonna come right back.
It's hilarious. It's just hilarious the game that they play with this chart, and it's just funny. This shit is all funny to me, dog. It's so crazy.
I honestly, I think the streaming charts, like the Billboard Hot 100 in the streaming era, to me, makes everybody look better than they really are.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, Future's whole album charted. On face value, that looks wildly impressive. But since the way people interact with music is through streaming now, as opposed to physicals, and you had to be selective about what you distributed, it just all looks like a vanity play, or it looks like, just
yep. It's marketing.
It looks like marketing.
You hit the nail on the head, dog. And sometimes you be talking and I'll be in the moment and don't hear you. But man, when you said that a hit is really even not a hit anymore, because it used to be when you made a chart, it was because the song was impactful. Now you're just making it because a lot of people listen to it. And of course, a lot of people are going to listen to your whole album. You are a superstar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not even, you can't even, it's hard to even decipher in the beginning what the hit is. I guess the closer to the top that it is, I guess that's how you determine if it's the hit.
Yeah, I mean, I think you wait to see which song raises its hand, and then you put money into it. Oh, people like that one? Okay, that looks like the hit.
But generally, the first song always be the top song because that's where we start at. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and that's what happened with J. Cole. Like when J. Cole's album dropped, the first song, if I'm not mistaken, was the first song that charted. The song that charted the highest was the first song, which was an interlude. Like 2-6 was the next song after that, but it's never a good sign when you have an interlude sitting at the top of your album, and that's the one that's doing the best, because people didn't make it very far into your project if your interlude is still out streaming everybody else.
Exactly.
Coming at number 90, Begged, Olivia Rodrigo, last week 74, peak position 16, 5 weeks on the chart. 89, Mr. Know-It-All, Teddy Swims, last week 92, peak position 76, 13 weeks on the chart. 88, National Treasures, Drake, last week 70, peak position 6, 9 weeks on the chart. 87, Chevy Silverado, Bailey Zimmerman, last week 93, peak position 87, 4 weeks on the chart. 86, Bloodstream, Alyssa Grace, last week, peak position 86, re-entry, 2 weeks on the chart. How do they have re-entry here? 2 weeks on the chart. If it's the second week, so was it off the chart? It's first.
Maybe it fell off last week.
I mean, it's still 2 weeks on the chart, right? This would be a second week.
2 weeks total, though.
Oh, 2 weeks total. I guess so. Okay, I see what they're saying. Gotcha. 85, My Way, Olivia Rodrigo, last week 69, peak position 15, 5 weeks on the chart. 84, Hours Tour, Sabrina Carpenter, last week 82, peak position 27, 11 weeks on the chart. 83, 2018 Future, new entry. 83. This is one of the worst songs on that project, by the way. I cannot believe he dedicated an entire song to that flow. On one hand, I guess it's good that he is a man of his word, because I think his audience asked him to do that, and he said he was going to do it a long time ago. On the other hand, 82, Whisper My Name, Drake. My favorite song off the project. Last week, 68, peak position 3, 9 weeks on the chart.
But you sound like a human being to me. I'm a big fan.
Hey Siri, stop being nosy. 81, MacArthur, Hardy, Eric Church, Ilya Gross, and Tim McGraw. Last week, 76, peak position 31, 24 weeks on the chart. Anything stand out to you there?
How terrible that one song is, and it's on the chart.
2018.
Next, move on. That's crazy.
Coming at number 80, Rain Me In, Sam Fender and Olivia Dean. Last week, 90, peak position 64, 17 weeks on the chart. Olivia Dean is the woman of the hour right now. Not even just through her project, but through all the features that she is showing up all over these charts on. 79, Rethink Some Things. Luke Combs last week, 87, peak position 46, 16 weeks on the chart. 78, What's Wrong With Me? Olivia Rodrigo and Robert Smith last week, 64, peak position 17, 5 weeks on the chart. 77, Less, Olivia Rodrigo last week, 72, peak position 21, 5 weeks on the chart. 76, Off the Hinge, Future. New entry, 75, Woman, Kane Brown, last week, 77, peak position 73, 14 weeks on the chart. 74, Phone Keys Wallet, Lainey Wilson and John Mayer, last week, 98, peak position 74, 6 weeks on the chart. 73, Willing and Able, Noah Khan, last week, 81, peak position 26, 12 weeks on the chart. 72, Rain Dance, Dave and Thames, last week, 75, peak position 49, 24 weeks on the chart. And 71, Iconic by Mistake, Les Seraphim, Illit and Cat's Eye, last week, 60, peak position 38, 5 weeks on the chart. Anything jump out to you here?
It's the same shit. You keep it rolling, dog. This shit is hilarious, man.
It's funny looking at it, right? Look at
This
this.
shit is fucking hilarious.
I think Future's been the Future Dave and Thames. I think that's the only hip hop we've seen. So we got Drake, Future Drake, Dave and Thames. That's about it right now. Yep. 70, Hate How You Look, Josh Ross, last week, 67, peak position 52, 15 weeks on the chart. 69, Great Expectations, Sienna Spiro, last week, 91, peak position 69, 2 weeks on the chart. 68, Motion Party, Bossman D-Lo, last week, 58, peak position 37, 18 weeks on the chart. 67, My Body Isn't Ready, Somber. That is a crazy title for for this image that's sitting next to it.
I don't like that.
That's crazy. I did not expect. Sorry.
That's a Epstein reference.
That looks very different. Last week, 59, peak position 30, 3 weeks on the chart. 66, Ghetto Love Story, Baby Chief Do It. Last week, 71, peak position 66, 2 weeks on the chart. A lot of people are pointing at this as one of the standout songs of the summer. 65, Expectations, Olivia Rodrigo. Last week, 57, peak position 25 weeks on the chart. 64, Money Over Everything, Future, new entrant. 63, Rubbers, Phoenix Flexin'. Last week, 62, peak position 62, 6 weeks on the chart. 62, Misery, Pupsies. Last week, 80, peak position 62, 2 weeks on the chart. And 61, Ran to Atlanta, Drake featuring Molly Santana and Future. Last week, 53, peak position 2, 9 weeks on the chart. I thought this song was going to have a little bit more staying power, at least from a chart standpoint. Yeah. It's still obviously somewhere floating around the middle of the charts. It'll move up when this Future album comes off cycle, or at least when next week's charts come out. But I thought this was going to be a lot higher for a lot longer. I didn't think it was going to be in the top 10, but I definitely felt like it was a top 20 type song.
Honestly, bro, I thought Drake music would have been better, so it would have had more staying power. I never would have imagined that this album, because the way they marketed it, would already be like gone. I'm very surprised that the music is what it was. From somebody like from what we come to expect from the guy who's supposed to be, our leader, according to the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be he's the mainstream guy, right? So I would think that it would have a lot more sustainability if he made the right songs, and it just surprised me that he didn't. That's all.
I mean, he still is kind of the leader, right?
No, for sure.
We were considering having a song of the summer debate yesterday on Culture United. I think we'll do it at some point, but it's really been that. It's really the song of the summer, right?
Yeah.
Even though Janice is still the top charting rap song on the charts, and so and Drake does show up here more than everybody else. But a song like this, sitting at 61, I know people wanted to get really mad at us for our reaction to those 3 albums that night. I think that reaction is holding up pretty well, Stat. Like,
We hit the nail on the head.
That reaction is holding up because
the nail was hit so hard on the head that it's through the actual it's through the concrete. We hit it.
Right.
Pause. It was not. It is not, and it is what we said it was.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. So, motherfucker told me it was good. Elite people have told me it was classic, and I say you're absolutely out of your mind.
Right.
No, the public creates the narrative for these songs. You know what I'm saying? If his fans overwhelmingly thought this was a classic, then we would be bombarded and we would be proven to be wrong. But his fans don't see it like that, and you can see it by these charts. They can't even front, and it's a number some bullshit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the conversation has shifted to how well Maid of Honor is doing in the clubs. I believe it. I think it's designed for the clubs in that regard. That is the album I found most interesting out of the three. But whether or not it's really blowing up in the clubs outside, I don't see it or feel it. I'm not saying I'm the best arbiter for what's going on in clubs outside of Los Angeles right now. But I don't see it or feel it, and neither do the charts.
Hey, watch this. Think about you in a relationship, and you only love the woman in the house, but you never go nowhere with her. So anytime she want to go out to eat, you don't go. Anytime it requires you to be outside with her, you won't go. You won't go in the public with her. How you think that make her feel?
Awful.
That's what made her. And so that's what Maid of Honor is. Niggas only love it in the club, man. We don't love that shit in the car. We don't love it in the house. We don't love it at the gym. We don't love that shit nowhere else. They love it in one place. And for that, that's not good. Love is universal, y'all. Love is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I want to be loved everywhere. That nigga make everywhere songs. They didn't say God's Plan and fucking One Dance and all this other shit he made was just in the club. That shit was you couldn't get away from it. That's why a lot of niggas hate the nigga now. That's why Most Def call that nigga Target. Most Def calls him Target because targets are everywhere. Now we're saying what are we calling him now? Is he a Neiman Marcus? What the fuck is he? He's not Target? Y'all niggas is moving the goalpost, dog. This nigga is Target. Target's supposed to be everywhere, dog. I want Target. Nigga, don't try to make yourself a boutique, nigga, like you on Fairfax. It's only one store. Nigga, you are Target, nigga. So you need to make that Target shit, or if you can't make the Target shit, nigga, do something else. I can't make the Target shit. I'm doing something else. It's me too, Drake. Huh?
Oh God, that's funny. That's a great point. Somebody clip that. That should go viral. Number 60, Maggots for Brains, Olivia Rodrigo. Last week, 48. P position 12, 5 weeks on the chart. 59, Mexico Honey, Casey Musgraves, one of my favorite country singers. Last week, 61, peak position 59, 7 weeks on the chart. 58, Build a Bitch. Future, new entrant. 58, wow. 57, Hit the Wall, Gracie Abrams. Last week, 43, P position 34, 9 weeks on the chart. 56, Noble, Femi. Last week, 54, P position 54, 10 weeks on the chart. 55, Too Hard for Radio. Last week, 56, P position 9 weeks on the chart. Drake, 54, No Misery. Future, new entry, 53, I Love It, I Love It, I Love It. Bella K. Last week, 68, P position 17, 22 weeks on the chart. 52, Trenchcoat, Future, new entry. 51, Doors, Noah Khan. One of the better songs on the Noah Khan album. I'll be honest, I was listening to this Noah Khan album and like between this and Stick Season, because Stick Season went crazy last year. Stick Season was one of the top performing albums of 2025. And now we have this project this year with The Great Divide, I think it's called, with Noah Khan. And somehow I really missed what his sound was. I really, I knew some of the singles from Stick Season. For this album to do as well as it's doing, sonically, it just really sounds like pretty regular American folk kind of music. Like there's Porch Light is a jam on there. But I think what the appeal for Noah Khan is if you really dig into the lyrics, like it's really heavy stuff. He is talking about suicide prevention, like, really deep themes. And perhaps that's what gravitates to people. But overall, Doors, again, is one of the better ones on there. I feel like he made the same song like 12 times on this album. So
Well,
I don't know.
You know, in Noah Khan's defense, I don't know him or really know his story, but it sounds like he's got a lot of things that he's trying to get out. And so maybe this is his vessel, Justin, of a way to get out how he's feeling as a person. And so I'm not going to condemn him, especially something so heavy such as that. Maybe he needs the outlet to speak through his music so he can not do that to himself. You know, so I mean, I'm gonna think about it like that. Maybe 22 songs wasn't enough, or how many other songs was on the last project. He needed to double back because he was still not over it. And I think a lot of people that go through that, maybe they don't get over it so fast either. So I'm gonna go ahead and defend you, Noah Khan. I don't know who you are. I ain't even heard a song.
Look, I think he is another example of what I talk about all the time. Like people who go outside, who have something very real to say, who have a conversation that connects with real, genuine people experiencing life as it is in 2026, which for most people is filled with a lot of challenges. They're going to have a lot of great success, and I think Noah Khan is another one of those artists. Musically, I feel like I can go to any bar and grill anywhere across the Midwest or the South, find a random person with a guitar, and it's going to sound like Noah Khan. But he is having success, and I think it's more so based off of the content of his conversations than necessarily the range or prowess of musically.
Do you think he's related to Shaka Khan? Shaka Khan. Do you know what to do? The Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. That's Shaka Khan brother, dog. Shaka Khan's son. Noah Khan. That nigga was like, yo, I'm gonna be Shaka. It's Shaka Khan, Noah Khan. They should do a song called The Khan. Khan Dynasty.
Right. I mean, maybe they're ancestors in a weird way. Now it's spelled differently, but
okay,
it's
cool.
cool.
All right.
Yep. 50, pop that. 50, pop that thing, DaBaby. Last week, 45, peak position 28, 24 weeks on the chart. DaBaby really got him one. He did a great job voting himself off the island a few years back. Yeah. He back. He's not where he was. He is not nowhere near having 4 number ones again, but I didn't think he was going to make it this far, and I think that's just the benefit of his persistence. Like I said, he from Charlotte, he from the QC. I rock with him, and I'm happy he's finding success again. So, shout out to DaBaby. 49, Chicago. Michael Jackson, last week 42, peak position 26, 8 weeks on the chart. 48, Wait Up, Future, new entrant. 47, Self-Aware, Temper City, last week 51, peak position 47, 14 weeks on the chart. 46, Radio, Future, re-entry, peak position 42, 2 weeks on the chart. 45, Something to Lose, Stella Lefty and featuring Vincent Mason. Last week, 66, peak position 45, 7 weeks on the chart. 44, Loving Life Again, Ella Langley. Last week, 90, peak position 21, 17 weeks on the chart. 43, Freaking Out, Dexter and the Moon Rocks. Last week, 47, peak position 33, 17 weeks on the chart. I'm not mad at this song either. Every time I see it, I listen to this weekend also. But every time I see this name, I think of Dexter's Laboratory. My mind goes someplace completely different. 42, Die Die, FIFA World Cup official song. Shakira and Burna Boy, last week 55, peak position 42, 5 weeks on the chart. 41, Orbiter, Noah Khan. Last week 52, peak position 41, 12 weeks on the chart. That is actually one of the best songs on the project too. Orbiter is a really, really strong song from Noah Khan. That and Porch Light are probably the only two that I could run back at different points in time. I do want to say this about this Die Die song. I thought that performance went up at the World Cup. Did you see it?
Absolutely not. I only watched Speed, and then I turned that off until I knew that Argentina was gonna lose. I couldn't stand watching them wins. I just didn't want to watch it. Fucking hate them.
This was the halftime show.
Yeah,
and so
did Drake perform?
No, he did not.
Supposed to perform.
That was according to Miles, so that, you know.
Oh, okay. Well,
Miles said that. No one else said that, but Miles said that.
Oh.
Right.
I think he was there. I thought he was gonna perform.
Yeah, he was there with SGA.
Oh, shout out to SGA, man.
He was there with Sexy Red.
Shout out to Sexy Red.
He was there with the other. Oh, I can't remember.
Hey, you know what's incredible
Chubbs?
about
I think Chubbs was with him.
Sexy Red, regardless if you think she's sexy or not, that's her name. So regardless of how you feel about how she looks, she must be addressed as such. That is smart. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like Baby from Cash Money. He's clearly not a baby, but we still call him Baby. You get what I'm saying? Not to say Sexy Red ain't sexy, but I'm just saying, regardless of how you feel, it's like if I name myself Pretty Stat. Hey, Pretty. My name is a compliment.
Side note, real quick. Did you know that McDonald's has a steak sandwich? As a steak breakfast sandwich?
Well, let me tell you something like this.
Look at this. Hold on. I'm going to show you. Like, look, it's a steak breakfast sandwich. Can you see that?
I used to. So it was a place in Atlanta. It's a place in Atlanta called Mrs. Winters. And they used to have the country fried steak. I used to tear it up, dog. I'm telling you, country fried steak, dog, with the egg and the cheese on the biscuit. Ooh, get the strawberry jelly. I'm getting excited. I'm changing right before you guys. My body. Take me back to the memories. Man, that and biscuit and gravy, dog.
Yeah.
Biscuit and gravy with the white gravy.
I love it.
Oh my God, dog.
I don't know if I've ever had a bad biscuit and gravy.
I don't know.
I can't remember. Even because the McDonald's biscuit and gravy is actually pretty good. You know what I mean?
Fire. Listen, and I'm gonna give McDonald's props on one thing. Even though it's small as hell now, the fish fillet is undefeated, y'all.
Still,
I don't know if you never.
Yeah, like 50 years and counting, it's still undefeated.
Dog, extra tartar sauce with the ketchup. Tell them to give you a whole slice of cheese. If it's not enough fish, double down on the patty and get up out of there, man. Huh? Now, I'm not saying you should be consuming that regularly on a daily because you're gonna look like round. You're gonna look round. But every once in a while, man, you definitely need to go ahead and give them a gander. Now we know it's not fish; it's something else.
Right. But it is fishy, and it's great for a road trip. It's fish-ish. Maybe not fishy. It's fish-ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
not fish for sure.
It's great for a road trip, though. Like, these are like road trip foods for me.
I'm going to say something controversial. I don't think any of the meat is the meat, unless you like at certain high-end restaurants. But I don't think any of the fast food shit is what they say it is. I think it's all, because they just passed that thing. You see that where the lab meat, they can sell it at the stores now.
Yeah, and call it real meat.
They've been doing that shit, bro.
It's crazy.
The lab meat been out here, y'all. It's been laboratory meat, so you know it is what it is.
Number 40, E85, Don Toliver, one of my favorite songs this year. Last week, 37, P position 15, 24 weeks on the chart. 39, Honeybee, Olivia Rodrigo, last week, 34, P position 9, 5 weeks on the chart. 38, Snow in Skyami, Future, new entry. 37, Tank Top Pluto, new entry. 36, Thames, What You Need, last week. 39, P position 36, 17 weeks on the chart. 35, Fever Dream, Alex Warren, last week. 40, P position 21, 20 weeks on the chart. This song has been all over the place in the past few weeks. I think this has gotten as low as like the 60s, and I know there's been a lot of big releases. But coming off the strength of Ordinary, you know, this is probably Alex Warren's second best performing song, and it's night and day from Ordinary. Ordinary, to me, it feels more, I believe it was just his organic sort of TikTok ballad that caught on, that really got him signed. And this one is a well-produced pop approach. But it's doing well on the charts, but I still really can't tell where Alex Warren is as an artist. He feels like he might be in a Teddy Swims kind of lane, which Teddy Swims, I love him, I love his music, but Teddy Swims' catalog is really one massive song, and then everything else is kind of floating around it. And I'm wondering if that's the direction Alex Warren is going to end up going in, because he's had a few other looks around here, but Ordinary is very unique to what we're getting, from other things that I've seen from him. And Fever Dream is just like, I mean, the video is crazy. I'm not that big of a fan of the song, but the video is a fever dream. It's like all kinds of weird things happening. But this song just seems to be moving around a lot more than a lot of songs that it is around on the charts. 34, Don't Tell On Me, Jason Aldean, last week. 38, P position 34, 14 weeks on the chart. 33, 1-2, Future, new entrant. 32, American Girls, Harry Styles, last week. 33, P position 4. 19 weeks on the chart. 31, Morning Dew, Donk, Beyonce, last week. 26, peak position 26, 2 weeks on the chart. I think this probably slides because of Future here.
Yeah.
Anything stand out to you?
They don't. Is that that song? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, that's it.
Snow and Skyami. That was one of your favorite joints, man. You love that song. You were telling me you were in the gym listening to it.
Definitely. Yeah. I'm truthfully, I haven't went back to the album, man.
Right. Yeah. That's sad.
Like, why go back to something that hurts you?
Right.
It hurts me. That album hurts me. It's very disappointing. I love Future and what he does. And I ain't been back to Rick Ross. It hurts me.
See, and I think that one of the things that's unfortunate with this Future album, like you said, if he had just called it The Real Me, and that gave you the impression that he was going to say something different, right?
Yeah.
If he had just said Same Old Me, you know what I'm saying?
Totally different vibe.
Totally different vibe. He said, or if he called it Still Ain't Talking About Shit. You know what I mean? Like that could have been.
What's crazy to me is the how he has sustained this level of drug use. You got to really. That's what I admire most about this. This level of drug use and this level of how you want to call it? How you want to call it? What's that shit when men do some shit? Fucking to women what do they call it? Give me the word, Justin.
That's too much room. When men do something to women?
No, something disrespectful, like it's
mansplain.
Fuck it. This level of toxicity at the age that he's at.
Right.
That he's maintained and sustained that. You know what I'm saying? Because as you get older, you start to really have a better understanding of what's happening in the world. But he's still just as toxic as he was when he was like 25 years old. Like,
right.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I where's the growth? You know, I'm just saying. Like, I'm definitely not the same person I was when I was 18. I'm not the same man I was when I was 35. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you just grow and you just start seeing the world like, damn, okay. You know, it's like when I hear somebody in their 40s or like, and they're still talking about their Balenciaga shoes and they're still rapping about name brand clothes. It's like, really? I just start looking. I turn my head. You know, like when a dog will look at you and they turn their head to the side,
right?
And they just because they're confused. That's how I look at people that do that. So you still caught up in name brands, huh? Okay.
Oh, word. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's cool. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Word.
You still this misogynistic at this grown age. Like, oh, okay. You know, it's like what are we doing, dog? Are we really doing that? Like you know better. You know better. You know better. So
word up. Coming in at number 30, Cinderella, Mac Miller featuring Ty Dolla $ign last week, 29, peak position 25, 10 weeks on the chart. Big milestone for this song. This is last week became the number one highest charting rap song on Spotify, despite releasing 10 years ago, overtaking Janice. This was something that happened with this song not too long ago. So congratulations to them. That's a big, big thing that happened.
Absolutely.
29, Konichiwa, Future, new entrant. 28, Effa Interview, Future, new entry. 27, Wonderwall, Oasis, re-entry. What? Is this the song from the 90s? Peak position 80, and number 8, 21 weeks on the chart? Or is this a new song? Maybe I just made that up. I don't know. I'm not the Oasis expert. I'll have to come back and follow up on that. 26, Die on This Hill, Sienna Spiro, last week 28, peak position 19, 30 weeks on the chart. 25, Shebang, last week 24, peak position 4, 9 weeks on the chart. 24, Baby Doll, Dominic Fike, last week 27, peak position 16, 23 weeks on the chart. 23, California Girls, Future, new entrant. 22, Homewrecker Somber, last week 21, peak position 15, 23 weeks on the chart. And 21, The Cure, Olivia Rodrigo, last week 23, peak position 5, 8 weeks on the chart. This Olivia Rodrigo album is so not for me. Like this song, I felt like, you know, I was watching like a school play, you know what I mean? And not in a negative way. Like this is clearly a teen-driven pop project, you know what I mean? I'm just so far away from what a high school, middle school year old girl is trying to listen to that I felt like I was babysitting listening to this project. California Girls Future is actually his top performing song. I believe I said F an Interview was his number one song on the chart. But it is California Girls. That is my favorite song on the album. And I think we talked about that in the review. But I still, even with that, I still haven't gone back to listen to it. So,
California Girl.
Entering the top 20, Earrings, Malcolm Todd, last week 22, peak position 20. 20 weeks on the chart. 19, Spin That, Young Miami, last week 17, peak position 17, 8 weeks on the chart. It's down 2 spots.
What, Future?
Future is, he's tapped out. His top performing song is California Girls.
Oh,
so this
okay,
showed up
down.
after him. Yeah, this is after him. 18, Be By You, Luke Combs, last week 20, peak position 12, 22 weeks on the chart. 17, Stateside, Pink Pantheress with Zara Larsson, last week 18, peak position 6, 28 weeks on the chart. 16, Don't We, Uyuk Gross. 15, Midnight Sun, Zara Larsson, last week 16, peak position 15, 26 weeks on the chart. 14, Stupid Song, Olivia Rodrigo, last week 34, peak position 3, 5 weeks on the chart. 13, Risk It All, Bruno Mars, last week 15, peak position 4, 20 weeks on the chart. 12, Drop Dead, Olivia Rodrigo, last week 13, peak position 1, 13 weeks on the chart. And 11, Janice, Shut the F Up, Drake, last week 8, peak position 1, 9 weeks on the chart. No hip-hop in the top 10 this week.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
No hip-hop in the top 10. Now, can you be the song of the summer? If your name is Drake and you put out 43 songs and you get to July and not one of them is in the top 10, can you? Is that underperforming?
Well, you could say it's the hip hop song of the summer because none of these niggas shit in the top 10. So it's like the best. It's like the best of the rest.
Right. It's like it's like the NIT tournament champion.
I mean, are we calling hip hop NIT? I mean, that's what you want to say. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go. I don't want to do that. But I'm just saying. I mean, he's done a better job than everyone else. I think it's like playing down to your competition. Like I watched the Dodgers, and when it seemed like every time we play like a team that's really not that good, they always beat us. Like Colorado, it's like you should be. Team's not good, and that's kind of like what's happening with Drake. You know, he made music down to the level of everyone else's when he should be making music up to the level of what he's capable of.
Right.
But hey, it is what it is. That's just my opinion. I mean, who am I? Who am I?
Do you think this is underperforming?
His music? No, it's performing the way it should be because that's what it is. It's mediocre. The fuck? Shit is not. This shit is mediocre. It's not. It's average. It's what it should. This is what average shit does. It's not phenomenal. I'm glad it's doing this because I'm glad it's doing it because maybe it either will prompt him to make something better, right?
Yeah. Or
it will prompt him to do something else. Either way is great for me. Because I'm intrigued at the something else that he would do because he's a great man. You know what I'm saying? As far as what he's accomplished. Maybe he does something and he's just as dope in that. We get some other creativity from him. He's conquered this. Euphoria was a good show. He had something to do with it. Top Boy was a good show. Maybe he was like 50. He'll start doing television.
Right.
I mean, as great as 50's music was, I mean, y'all can't deny Power was a really good show. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He's got a whole universe.
Exactly. So Drake he might have a whole. Imagine him bringing like mini dramas back. He'll be great at those. All you gotta do is write from his perspective.
Right.
A whole bunch of niggas fucking with sleeping with other people's girls and shit. That shit'll blow up. Niggas should be doing soap operas.
It's true.
No, we want the drama.
It's true.
He can just draw from his own experiences with doing trifling shit with other people's women, and that'll be. He can go ahead and get that off. That's really one of the only personal problems that I would say I would have with him. How he's moved with other people's girls. That's the only thing. I just don't. I don't like that. I don't move like that.
Word up. Top 10. At 10, I Just Might, Bruno Mars, last week 7, peak position 1, 27 weeks on the chart. 9, So Easy to Fall in Love, Olivia Dean, last week 9, peak position 5, 42 weeks on the chart. 8, Man I Need, Olivia Dean, Last week, 10, peak position 2, 47 weeks on the chart. 7, I Can't Love You Anymore, Ella Langley and Ilya Gross. Last week, 4, peak position 4, 12 weeks on the chart. 6, Boston, Stella Lefty. Last week, 12, peak position 6, 15 weeks on the chart. 5, Dracula, Tame Impala and Jenny. Last week, 5, peak position 5, 42 weeks on the chart. 4, Hate That I Made You Love Me, Ariana Grande. Last week, 6, peak position 1, 7 weeks on the chart. Number 3, Be Her, Ella Langley. Last week, 3, peak position 2, 22 weeks on the chart. Number 2, I Knew It, I Knew You, Taylor Swift. Last week, 2, peak position 1, 6 weeks on the chart, and still running it up, still running the country, still running the charts, Choosing Texas, Ella Langley. Last week, 1, peak position 1, 39 weeks on the chart. So if you look at the top 10, you got Ella Langley 1, 2, 3 times. You've got Olivia Dean 2 times on the top 10 charts right now.
Shout out to the ladies, man. Ella and Olivia.
Yeah, they're running it.
Shout out to them running shit, man.
And
it goes back to that thing about when I always say women run the music industry. You think it's a bunch of dudes sitting around listening to Ella and Olivia Dean? My homeboy loves Olivia Dean. I mean, you know, like Olivia Rodrigo. You think it's just dudes that in the mirror just like, Women run this shit, dog. They run it. They run it.
Over on the 200 charts, J. Cole re-enters the charts. He's coming in at number 148.
Shut up. He's back.
He's back. Well, he's on tour. He's on tour. So he's actually promoting the project.
My nigga falling up, dog. The fall up. Hey, everybody go. Hey, when we get our stream, go listen to the fall up, man. It's live. Go listen to the fall up, the fall on.
That's so funny.
He not off no more. My boy falling on. He falling on. Yeah, fall on. We changing the narrative, J. Cole. We right here with you, baby. I got you. We gonna market this shit correctly. You ain't falling off, nigga. You falling on, boy.
Falling on.
We love you, baby. Speaking into existence, as my mama say, speak power into your name, Jermaine. Huh? Show's looking amazing too. Shout out, he killing it. He's always been a great.
Yeah, the show. His live shows have always been great, but it looks amazing.
Yeah, man, outstanding.
All right, top 20 on the album side. Dangerous, the double album. Ilya Gross at 20, 19. WTR Mouse Photos. Bad Bunny 18. Visitor Sienna Spiro. Last week 9, peak position 9, 2 weeks on the chart, so she's dropped 9 spots. 17, SOS SZA. Last week 20, peak position 1, 188 weeks on the chart. It's crazy. 16.
Top Dog Entertainment.
16, No Labels Part 02. I guess it's episode. No, excuse me, Part 2, but episode. Or EP, excuse me. Yeon Jun, new entrant. 15, Danger Days, The True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys, My Chemical Romance. Re-entry, peak position 8, 16 weeks on the chart. 14, The Art of Loving, Olivia Dean. 13, Stick Season, Noah Khan. 12, Confessions 2, Madonna. Last week 1, peak position 1, 2 weeks on the chart. I listened to this too. I don't think I all the way understand what this Madonna album is, because there are multiple songs that sound like just remixes of her legacy hits. It's very dance driven. I guess it's very Madonna. I think it's a great way to describe it. She also performed, I think, during the World Cup this weekend. Danceteria, I think that's the one that she performed.
Well,
it was a one listen thing for me, but I'm happy she's having success.
Shout out to Madonna for adopting some black babies. Don't she got black babies?
Yeah, she had a couple of them, I think.
Shout out to Madonna for picking us up. You know, we appreciate you. Also, shout out to Madonna for letting S1 produce that album when we and DJ was managing him. So I have nothing bad to say about Madonna. Madonna is shout out to Madonna, man. We ain't got no bad words for you, Madonna. You contributed to you paid some bills over here. You know what I mean?
Okay. 11, number 1's Michael Jackson. Number 10, One Thing at a Time, Ilya Gross. Number 9, Thriller, Michael Jackson. Number 8, Heated Rivalry, original series soundtrack. I haven't even heard this show. Number 7, Foreign Tongues, Rolling Stones, new entry. Maybe I'll check that out. Number 6, Iceman, Drake. Last week 5, peak position 1, 9 weeks on the chart. Number 5, The Great Divide, Noah Khan. Last week 6, peak position 1, 12 weeks on the chart. Number 4, Dandelion, Ella Langley. Last week number 3, peak position number 1, 14 weeks on the chart. Number 3, I'm the Problem. Yes, you are. You got Gross. Last week number 4, peak position 1, 61 weeks on the chart. Number 2, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love, Olivia Rodrigo. Last week, number 2, peak position number 1, 5 weeks on the chart. And number 1, The Real Me, a.k.a. Still Ain't Saying Shit, Future. Peak position 1, new entry. He did 131,000, I believe, on the charts in total.
I think Future looked like a blonde chia pet on this cover. You know the chia pets? Chia. I don't know if y'all old enough, dog. One of my people that's older. Check out my dog right here, dog. This cover is crazy. Like, what is going on here? It's like he just woke up with a bad hair day. What was he? So I guess this is stripping Future down?
I don't know what he was going for. I'm not sure he hit the mark.
It's like, so this Future with no makeup. He don't have no makeup on his real him. Also got his shirt off so we can really see him. That t-shirt just blocks so much of him. That nigga, hey, listen, Future got naked for this. He took it all off. Shout out to Future, boy.
It's Future Sykes. Future Sykes.
Man, shout out to Future, dog. That shit crazy. That is not his best work right there, that picture.
But yeah, that's where it is right now. So that's this week's chart report. Let us know what you think about it in the comment section or the chat, whatever stands out to you. I think, like I said, I've been listening to some of these albums and a lot of these songs, just try to get closer to them. And it's just I think there's a lot of really great songwriting that's happening right now over on the pop side of things and on the country side of things. And I wish I saw more storytelling-driven music that's coming out of rap and hip-hop right now. I think there's room for it. Like, I feel like just even songs like Today Was a Good Day. I wish I was a little bit taller. I mean, not to necessarily say everything needs to replicate things that happened in the past, but if you look at the songs that are on the charts, like Pop That it's a dance song. And that's no knock, no shade. I just think there's more room for people to find success on the charts than I feel like people are even experimenting with at scale. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, man, listen. These charts, once again, it's hard for me to be having chart discussions without saying the obvious because I always say it's some BS, dog. It always goes back there for me, man. It does, man. I'm sorry, Justin. I love chart report and I appreciate what we're doing here, but man, this shit right here is it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy, honestly.
Word up, we got G Malone. He'll be here in a couple of minutes. He's a couple of minutes away. You want to do a couple of super chats real quick?
Absolutely.
Word up. Big shout out to JG, Just Gwen. I'm working, so I'll catch the replay. Just wanted to give you guys your flowers on building a phenomenal community here. Glad to be a part of it. Salute to you guys and the fam in the chat. Thank you so much, JG, Just Gwen. What do we have here that might make sense for this?
Shout out to JG, man.
Yeah, JG's dope.
We appreciate you.
What does it sound like? Huh, okay. That's not a bad explosion sound. Thank you so much, JG. Appreciate that. Next one. Ms. Hummus. Shout out to Ms. Hummus. Says, happy early birthday, Stat. Tomorrow's your birthday.
Thank you. Tomorrow is my birthday, man.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Staying alive. Staying out the way. Because we're doing this game thing today, and maybe I'll say something to make somebody mad. So I'm definitely hiding from people.
You think Game's upset? You think Game's upset?
Oh, hell no. He knows. Yeah. He already know how I am.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he's upset. I mean, shit, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a conversation I talked about that didn't go viral that we had.
What was that?
When we found this is how much I appreciate life. When Nipsey died, me and him spoke. Remember I talked about that?
Yeah.
And me and him cried for like 30 minutes together.
Yeah.
Like we cried on the phone. That's why when people was like, "Oh, he don't fuck with Nipsey," and all it's fake, man. Me and that man was crying on the phone like babies. That shit hurt us. So going back to Mrs. Hummus' birthday super chat, I'm very appreciating life, and I'm very happy to be alive, and I appreciate you guys. It's the greatest gift ever to know I'm a part and building something with my boy right here, man. We doing our thing. So thank y'all for even tuning in. That's a gift.
Word up. That's what's up, man. We're gonna throw you a birthday party. It's gonna have a bunch of people singing "Happy Birthday" to you. Why don't you like the "Happy Birthday" song? What is it with that song? Like you have a very strong reaction. I was gonna sing "Happy Birthday" to Lils, and you were willing to walk out the room. Yeah, what's up with that song?
It's emotional.
Is it?
It's emotional. It's childhood shit. Traumatic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like molested on my birthday, so let's not go there. I don't
Right.
want y'all to think what happened. Did you get? It's not that. It's just I don't know, man. I have a unique feeling. Maybe something with my dad and all that type of shit.
Gotcha.
It just evokes a certain type of pain and draws something from my youth, and I just really don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Like literally, when it comes on, I hear it, my eyes water up. It's
So
weird, dog.
Is it just is it that particular song, or is it any, like, can you do the Stevie Wonder version? Can you do other
The
versions?
Stevie Wonder version don't bother me. It's that particular song. It's weird as hell. It's crazy.
Right.
It's triggering for some kind of way.
Gotcha.
It just let me know that what they call it, Nina Simone, strange fruit. I'm definitely strange in a lot of ways.
Word.
And that's one of the things.
More millions.
Yo.
Live from New
More
York.
Millions.
Can you hear me good?
Yes, you can.
You can make it a
turn
little
it up
louder.
some.
Yeah, can you turn your mic up a little louder?
I think it's on max. That's why I don't.
Can you do it on your headphones?
It's on. Yeah, the headphones on max too, I think.
Okay. It should be by your right ear, I think. Like there it is. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
It sounded like it was going. Sorry.
Is that better? Worse?
No.
I can turn you up over here. We'll just have to manage between the two.
Yo. Crow.
Crow.
Let me know how the audio is on everybody in the chat. Third verse again. I got DJ turned up here.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can here. I got a bougie baby with me, so.
Last night was the Culture United for you, man. Talking game and YG.
I know. It was fun. I was watching. I was trying to come on, but I couldn't figure out how to balance everything.
Word up.
I figured out Super Chat though. I was very proud of myself.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for the Super Chat, man.
That was a big deal.
I was hitting buttons. I was trying everything.
That's a big deal.
Are you gonna come on and watch it with us today? Or you can't?
If I'm not out, I don't know what we're doing today. It's our last day in New York, so.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be at like a dinner for like family and friends, like 25 people. Maybe I'll come on live from there. Then you can see everybody at once.
That'll be hilarious.
That'd be good. Yeah. Bring the whole family to the show.
That'll be hilarious.
I know they're big fans.
Yeah, huge fans. They love Stat. They love making fun of Stat. You got at least half the people that love making fun of Stat. By the way, I fell half asleep last night and like trying to get out of bed, and then I kind of zoned back in, and it was still on in the background. So I heard that you guys actually made it to the short Stat jokes. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? I saw the picture in the background, like of him. I was like, wait, this is real? This is happening on that show? I'm picturing like the exact opposite of what I assume Culture United is you guys talking about Stat being short. In my head, like it's like, and I was like, this makes me so happy. I was
because somebody called me a short king.
Oh, I saw. I saw.
It's not. I'm not short. So.
No, we have real fans. And I like how you showed the picture of you the AI picture that you made where you're tall.
Yeah,
no, you made you made that picture. You made that picture. The funniest part of that photo is how DJ is looking down on me to the side, like, "Hey, little guy."
My neck is like they have to figure out how to make me tall, so my neck is like, if you look at it, it's like twice as big. It's pretty funny.
That picture is terrible.
It's pretty incredible. I'm definitely I'm going to put that painting up in my house next to the other one of you that I have already.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What did you eat today?
Well, we just went to the Brooklyn Diner. Me and my dad. So we've
okay. Oh, your dad's there. Where he at?
He's not in the room. He's in his own room.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say.
We all here. Everybody. Dad's here. Mom's here. James, Carmela, and Luca are here. Everybody's here. It's like a whole thing.
What y'all got going on? Y'all going to Brooklyn?
Yeah, we did all that already. We had my aunt's 80th over the weekend. That's why everybody's here. So we're here tomorrow. Flying back on in honor of you. We're all gonna fly tomorrow. for your birthday, so we're all flying.
That's what's up.
Nobody's flying. Nobody's flying.
Did we
You
lose
know what I mean?
Justin, or is that me?
No, Justin went to the door to get his biscuit that he ordered from McDonald's. He thinks we don't know what's going on. I know that's what he did.
Well, I didn't know what's going on. Only you.
I knew that's exactly he ordered because we were just talking. When the last time you had McDonald's?
I get it enough. I mean, I don't really eat it. I only I'm a once every week to 2 weeks. I get just a large French fry and a Diet Coke. Makes me happy. So I pull through the drive-through. The Diet Coke is great from there. I don't drink that much of it anymore, and the fries are good, and that's it. Besides
Little known,
I don't.
you don't get anything else.
Ella gets a Happy Meal once in a while. She likes the toy, and she gets a 4-piece nugget, but it's not really.
Little known fact, DJ.
Yeah.
You know that Coke is different than anywhere else.
Yeah. Well, it tastes different.
Mm.
But yeah, so it's French fry and a Diet Coke for me. Very rarely do we get anything. I can't even think of it.
I just snitched on you, Justin, and told them that you went to the door to get your McDonald's.
I didn't even order it. I haven't ordered it yet.
You didn't get it.
I have a problem with $8 Egg McMuffins. I don't even like looking at an $8 Egg McMuffin. It looks ridiculous to me.
No,
Yeah.
the
menu's insane.
Because I literally go. Not only do I go and get my large fry and my large Diet Coke once every 2 weeks, but it's $10. It's like $10.18.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
I went to-
legitimately yeah. So I had to start paying with a credit card because I don't like getting
Right.
singles and change. Like if it was $9.98, I would pay with cash, but since $10.08 gives me anxiety, so
It's crazy. DJ, is there anything you can do with your audio? You think there's people saying that they can't hear you?
I have no idea. You could tell me. What do you think I could do with the audio?
What happens if you take your headphones out and just talk straight to the computer?
We'll see. I don't have a computer. That's the problem.
Oh, you're on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on your phone.
Do you have AirPods?
Nope.
I think you started a revolution with the wired headphones.
Yeah,
You was the
everybody's
first.
using them again.
I use them too, actually. I use them in my glasses.
Maybe I could just talk right into the phone.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. We have our special guest here. We're about to bring him on stage now. So I want to make sure that you're part of the conversation.
Is that better?
Way better.
It's much better, yeah. There's a little echo, so you might need to put it on mute. But
When you're not talking, put it on mute.
How do I do that?
come on, DJ.
DJ.
Come on, DJ.
You don't have to put mute on your phone, dog.
Come on, DJ.
Oh, it's just regular phone.
Yeah, it's just.
Where's Audrey at?
You say that's a finger.
Oh, I was
wow.
gonna say DJ got his nails done.
You got your nails
Like,
done,
DJ got
D.
his nails done.
I still don't know how to mute the damn phone.
That's crazy.
Please, Audrey, please help him.
There we are. Joining us now, Third Verse Podcast, special guest of the day, the one and only Glasses Malone.
What's the deal, my guy?
What's going
My
on,
dog.
brother?
What's the deal, fellas?
What's going on,
Man.
big dog?
Man, one of them, man, what's happening?
Man, doing good, man. Thanks for joining the show, man. Good morning to you. We're over here trying to figure out technical difficulties and all kinds of things, talking about overpriced McDonald's. Just went through the chart report. We had Culture United last night, talked about YG and Game. We got DJ Mormile joined the conversation today. And we got the one and only Loke in the house. So everything is going awesomely, and there's with a whole lot of
Glasses.
activity.
You ever met DJ before, Glasses?
Probably in passing, I think for sure. Once or twice.
Passing. DJ, you know Glasses?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I can't hear him though. I hear you guys perfect. I haven't heard a word he said.
See if you can leave and come back in. Maybe that'll work. 'Cause I know.
Yeah. You
No,
leave and come back in.
DJ. Yeah, come back in, DJ. But G, man, what do you think about this Verzuz tonight, man? You excited?
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna get a chance to see it. I gotta do this thing for the county of LA at Will Rogers Park and Watts. It's at the exact same time.
So what are you doing for the county?
They got me doing a performance at the Will Rogers Park. I've been trying to sell the county on. You know what's funny? It's a grander story, so I'm gonna try to make it short. I just feel like hip hop no longer through the art is giving enough of the culture. I think everybody's spoiled. I think at one time hip hop was the exclusive bridge to street urban culture for the world. And now with all of these other platforms, you know, social medias, it's more films, more TV shows. The access, the bridge is ample. It's tons of bridge that put you right across there, right? And now that it's that way, I don't feel like being an artist exclusively, as far as, well, just showing up as yourself is enough in culture. Like I think maybe like if you like Crip Mac, where it's kind of like exaggerated, a version of it, then it probably is still cool, because it's what, like, Crip Mac is what people think of Crips. I mean, certain people is what people think of us. Young Boy is what you think of, you know, an artist from, you know, Louisiana. And then there's like, you know, the regular folk that's in the fold. So I've been trying to get down back to just the, you know, the essence of it, like where it's like, well, let me show you what makes it different. You know what I mean? Let me pop up right in front of your face. Let me show you what make it different. Like a real hip hop artist, where like they could be right at the park and you don't have to have nothing in between you and the culture, you and the person, that the artist itself. It's just how I'm trying.
Hey, Glasses, I'm gonna ask you a question. I just want, because you probably one of the smartest motherfuckers that
I appreciate
that I know. You on my list, my top 20.
Thank you.
20 of y'all motherfuckers that's in there. But dog, how do you juggle? And don't be offended here. This is some real shit. We gonna go here. How do you juggle being where you are as a man, to the maturity level that you are as a man, but then still knowing that you gang culture traditionally is seen as to be ignorant, and you still attached to that because your credibility in the streets is unmatched. How do you juggle, even like how do you balance it? Because, you know, like if a nigga pull up in the wrong neighborhood, they get banged on. You see what I'm saying? Like, so that kind of like cripples the businesses there as well. But then, or somebody getting jumped on and that type of shit. But how do you balance it to just be walking around when you know the ignorance that's associated with it? And I don't want to be offensive. I'm just asking.
Sure, yeah. Considering the reality of what it is, you know what I mean? Like, there's obviously a chance I can go to this park tonight and somebody, you know, that we used to have funk with at that time when I was, you know, when I'm socializing and this is my only social circle, you know, yeah, I could run into somebody and it could go bad, you know what I mean? But I'm okay with that. Now, I'd rather it be the people that, you know, I grew up with. You know, if somebody, definitely, if it was a human being gonna take me out, I would rather be somebody from where I grew up at than some motherfucking body, some white police officer, you know. But outside of that, man, being a real gangbanger, the most underrated and unspoken part is the diplomacy. You don't get this far, you don't make it that far in the lifestyle without having a lot of diplomacy. You gotta know how to speak to people, you gotta know how to carry yourself. It cannot be all guerrilla tactics. You can't just beat everybody up. You can't just shoot everybody. It just don't work that way. So, you know, growing up in this lifestyle and really being a true, for lack of better terms, or maybe even a bit over the top vicar of the culture when it comes to that, I'm versed in the art of diplomacy. You know what I mean? I know how to go to people's community and act like I got some sense. I know how to talk to people when I'm having a problem. I know how to deal. I know what's too far. I know what's not too far to let somebody talk to me. You know what I mean? And, you know, God, God got me through a lot of the stuff. But I don't think we're as ignorant as it comes across in the films or in the TV shows or in the songs. I think most people that's from the lifestyle got a lot of sense. They got a ton of sense. So I really give more credit to them. They not as ignorant and just on bullshit as it seems. You know what I mean? It's a little bit, it's justified a lot more than you would have believed.
You've this is actually a pretty big week. This is the 7-year anniversary, if I'm not mistaken, of Tupac Must Die.
Yeah.
That was one of the just creative pieces of storytelling I've ever seen, but also one of the riskiest things that I've ever seen, you know, when it comes to which stories we're going to tell. You know, for people who haven't seen this video, punch yourself in the face, because it is crazy and it's impactful, and it humanizes what happened with Tupac in a way that I just personally haven't seen before. And so basically what you're doing is explaining from the street perspective, street urban culture, the gang perspective, why Tupac had to die. Looking back at this video that came out 7 years ago, the song that came out, how do you feel about the reception that you've received, and how well do you feel like you were able to communicate that perspective?
That's a good question. Okay, so the reception, I was dead on. You know what shook me up? There were certain people that I felt like, even in his circle, that knew about it before it came out. I showed it to him in person. Like, I ain't gonna air them and shit. You know, I know that's the thing, and it's easy. But when they started speaking against it, I'm like, damn, they could have told me they felt like that when I showed it to them in person. But I think a lot of times people go with the sway of the audience. You know what I mean? And they have a responsibility kind of to represent that group of people. But for the most part, I sized it up right. I knew people kind of would struggle to get it. But I also think that's because they have a mainstream perspective. Like, one thing I'm starting to realize, and I think everybody else really is missing, is everybody that listens to hip hop is not hip hop. They don't quite understand the sentiments of a song like that, the ideas of a song like that. They like, you know, fuck that shit just sound crazy, you know. But it's like, that's what make hip hop really dope, right? Is when you start to gamble and you really give, like, if street urban culture, like, you give a morality, kind of like morality. That's what that song was about. It's funny because I was thinking about when I first released that song, CJ Mack was telling me, like, man, Glasses, you should tell the other side. And I'm like, shit, everybody know the other side of the story. Tupac's version of the story has been told a million times. Probably Monday is the first day I realized, like, oh, I know how to tell the other side of the story if I combine the videos into ideas. So I was thinking about even kind of writing that now. Just I figured out something that would be dope from Pac's perspective of, like, where he was at that time that would matter in street urban culture. Same thing.
I mean, like, oh, my bad. Keep going.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I still remember going to the release party for that. You came on Shade 45. Well, we talked about that on air. And again, that really was one of those moments where my perspective just broadened. You know what I mean? And when you get down to, if you take the star power out of it and you get down to the human level, I think we see situations like this happen all the time. Like the way you described it, as tragic as that is. My best, sir.
I was gonna ask Glasses. I ain't even gonna, man. Let's just cut to it. Glasses, can we cut to it, dog?
Sure, please. You got to.
It
wouldn't be stat quo. It wouldn't be stat quo if you didn't.
Let's cut to it, my nigga. Let's really get into this, dog. Let's take the motherfucking veil off the West real quick, my nigga. Let's just be honest. A lot of niggas in LA do not like Game, my nigga. I tell Game this shit all the time, dog. And I'm not saying he ain't at fault for that, right?
Yeah.
You're not a person that dislike him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have had y'all. It's been up and down, of course, with most people. But from your perspective, right? Because I told him how the shit looked. This is a conversation I had with him about when he dissed Ross and all that shit and how it looked. I told him all of that. Just like I told Wack when Wack came out, I was like, before Kendrick dropped his shit, Wack did an interview with Academics saying, man, what you gonna do, Doc? And I told Wack, I said, nigga, I'm from Atlanta. I'm not from LA. But in no circumstance do we go against the home team for nobody. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so these are conversations that I have behind the scenes or whatever. But I just want to understand from your perspective, like, because he is, regardless of what it is, I'm not from LA, but I feel like this is my home. So he's one of our own, right?
Right.
And he's somebody to be celebrated because he blew up during a time that the West they were saying it was over with. You know, the West was dead or whatever.
Yeah, we got put on
punishment. Exactly. West got put on Tupac and all that Suge Knight shit, and he was the one that kind of stepped out. But from your perspective, because I know you land on the side of you know how toxic how you spoken the toxicity of Drake to the music industry itself and to hip hop. You don't consider him to be hip hop, but somebody so in our backyard to be aligned with him. Like, how does that make you feel? Because I want to see, just hear your perspective on that.
Well, you know what's funny? I think Chuck is revered on the West Coast. I think what you hear more is disappointment.
Okay.
There's expectations of all of us as spokesmen for this culture, and our predecessors laid down, like a pretty narrow walkway. Like standing West Coast and doing his thing. So anytime he walks outside of that pathway, or he does things outside of that pathway, bro, he gonna feel it. And I think Chuck is somebody historically, knowing him before his first project came out, him being instrumental in, my life changing. You know what I'm saying? Being a part of Black Wall Street. Shout out to him and Face and G-Ride. And it's like, I always have this fondness for him. But Chuck know exactly what he doing. He knows exactly what he gonna do that's gonna piss everybody off. He knew this whole thing was gonna piss everybody off. And somewhere along the line, he felt like him benefiting in the matter was more important than whatever we thought. So I guess I'm not disappointed. So what you hear from everybody else is disappointment. You don't hear from me because I know this is who this motherfucker been.
Exactly.
First day, man. Like, I could tell you stories about Chuck from the first day. And he's just a different kind of dude sometimes, man. I think he just be in his own space and kind of living his own life versus, hip hop or this thing is about the coat. Like, I got to think about how I'm going to make Snoop look. I got to think about how I'm going to make Ice Cube look. When I put out Tupac Must Die, me and Dre almost got to an argument at the studio over it.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because in his mind, he like, man, what the hell is this? Why would you say fuck Tupac? I'm like, nigga, you think I would say fuck Tupac? Like, you knew me before I started rapping. Do it sound like I would say something like that? Like, what the song is about? And I explained to him. And I remember him trying to get me to apologize. And I'm like, bro, if anybody in this studio say that this ain't tight, he couldn't believe it was tight. He didn't even watch it.
He's Dr. Dre.
Yes, this guy. So, you know what I mean? Like, Dewan and them come out and they like, man, that shit is hard. And he had to kind of kick back because it was like, I think for that time he felt out of the loop of it. He was like, damn. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I say that to say with Chuck is like, Chuck know what he doing. He know everything. So, but I don't think it's our fault. I don't think it's the West Coast or like us who supported him and been with him this whole time. It's his fault. That motherfucker know what he doing. Yes, I know for sure he's not gonna diss Doc. I don't give a fuck how mad he get. And he too instrumental in all of our career. Me, Doc, Rock, Nip, instrumental. That nigga instrumental in our career. He not gonna diss Doc. That shit just would be fucking ridiculous to him. As much as he could pump himself up and 1,000 things, he just not. It's a lot, right? Tommy, like this is all that close family. But I think he understands the value of being a heel, like the wrestler that he named after the game. He understands the value of being the heel. So it's like he rides the heel, but I'm like, you don't ride the heel. You the heel to everybody else. See, in my mind, I'm like, you're supposed to be the heel to everybody else, not the heel to us. And so when he's being the heel to us, it's like, you know what I mean? Like the whole thing, like you get in the middle of it, you stop short of dissing Dot, but you diss Rose, right? Which is fine because Rick Ross was talking shit about Freeway Rick, like, whatever. But it's just in that time with like Drake, like I think Drake is great for the record business. I think Drake is bullshit for hip hop, but for the record business, he's outstanding. So it's like, I'm sure Game has a play lined up. Game think like that. He like, man, this nigga probably giving, I wouldn't be surprised he giving Chuck millions of dollars, like $1 million. I don't think it's about them concert tickets like Chuck saying. I think Chuck been through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a crazy business. And I think Chuck is a real one of the other side of niggas of the town where it's like, nigga, he gonna shake a nigga down. And I'm sure this nigga is another nigga that is looking out for him. But the first time, just like Kanye, the first time that they don't stand on the bullshit that they supposed to begin on, the first time Drake missed that payment, the first time that plane ain't available, the first time, you know what I'm saying, that feature don't come through,
yeah,
Drake gonna feel his wrath. versus us,
sure.
where it's like it ain't gonna be like that with us. No matter how much of the shit he got going on, it's still a level of like, nigga, you still one of us, nigga. We still stuck with you, nigga. You stuck with us because you can't go nowhere else, and it's gonna be like this for you.
Well, I just want to say why you here, because I got a little criticism because I told people of the conversation when he called me about he thought Dot was dissing him on a song.
Yeah,
and he said
I
I
heard
see
that.
dead people, and people was criticized like, why would Stat say that? And I was explaining basically, I'm watching this man legacy get torn apart, and a lot of people believe that he just coming out of nowhere saying what he's saying. What I try to do is provide some kind of context of rappers being sensitive, and like you said, him also being the heel of feeling like he can insert himself and say the things that he say and it be received a certain type of way. In his mind, he felt that way, regardless of where I said, dog, that nigga is not talking about you. But in his mind, he attached himself to it and felt like he needed to have a conversation with me. And even when he dissed Rick Ross, he still had some innuendos that could be taken as he was talking about Dot. Let's just be honest about that song. So that was my place, because for me, and I'm close to his catalog, as DJ is too, as DJ A&R this first album, and you know we love him. So I'm watching him just get torn apart, dog. He's one of our icons out here on the West Coast, but dog, niggas talk about him crazy because of the antics outside of the vocal booth. You get what I'm saying? So as me having a microphone,
but I always tell y'all, hip hop is not about the microphone.
yeah,
Everybody gets mad when this is the conversation we had about Drake when I'm saying he's not hip hop. It's not about the microphone. That's the thing. What's judged is a lot of the shit around the microphone. So like, I heard you say that, and I was talking to somebody about it. I was like, man, I heard Stat say that, and I know that's true. Like, knowing Chuck, real story, bro. One day I go to a concert. It's a concert in Orange County. It's popping. It's all the legends, one of those concerts. And I'm with my cousin, my female cousin. She's about 50 years old. And she wants to take a picture. So I'm like, I got you. I never do this. So everybody gonna take the picture because I never ask people for pictures. So every artist, Snoop, it don't matter who came through, they took a picture with her, right? Treese was just happy, right? And Chuck come through. You know how Chuck get, cause he's on. Oh man, I ain't taking no picture. Treese like, I don't know. I don't think we'll get no picture with him because I don't want that nigga yada. I'm like, man, that nigga finna take this picture. Don't pay that no attention. I don't know what he doing to them people. I know this nigga like enough to where he gonna take the picture. So I take Treese over there. Treese take the picture with him. Boom. Treese, G, what up? What up, cuz? Stupid. Man, hey man, my cousin want to take a picture. For sure, I got her. Take the picture with her. Take a couple pictures with her, so she happy, right? They looking like, damn, he took a picture with her. So me and Chuck talking, and out of nowhere, this nigga just start boo-hoo crying about Nip. And like niggas is looking, and I'm kind of uncomfortable because I'm like, nigga, we is in public. And Nip, my man, Nip is my man, $100 grand. Like, I ain't finna cry in public for you, nigga. Like, I'll wait till I get home. But I say that to say Chuck, Dot, Dr. Dre, Snoop, the really great artists wear their emotions on their sleeve. Dot, another nigga. Dot see all the shit going on. He just got enough discipline not to go out there and talk.
exactly.
Right? Game, all emotions on his sleeve. Everything, emotions on his sleeve. Every part of it is his emotions on his sleeve. He just, I could imagine he like, oh, he got to be talking about me. It's like, bro, no, nigga, you're the game, bro. Nobody's talking to, like, the fuck you talking about? Like, this shit sound crazy. But in Cuz mind, right, he'll be thinking that. And then he'll, not only you could prove to Cuz that he wrong, he'll take that shit and make it like a foundation in how he moving. It's like, Cuz, I just told you was wrong. So when you said it, it's like, it was funny. It's because it's like when the shit happened with Wayne, right? And remember when Dot dropped the song and everybody was screaming, it was running to Wayne, man, he dissed you. And Wayne, the tweet came out and Wayne tweeted his shit. And Wayne was like, nigga, these niggas but talk about me and da-da-da. And I saw the tweet and it was like, Glasses, what you think? I'm like, 100 to 1, he never heard the song. Man, G, you just make excuses. I'm like, bro, I know these niggas.
Yeah.
A week later, he tweets, my bad, man, I never heard the song. And I'm like, bro, he don't be knowing shit. So
not at all.
It's a fucked up situation for a Stat because we're speaking from knowing people, right? And everybody else is giving us they got the representation of a person. So they like, this don't look right. Why the fuck would you be siding with this nigga against somebody that's like your little brother? Like my nigga was telling me yesterday, he like, G man, he called Drake his brother. He ain't, he didn't call Dot his brother. I'm like, man, he didn't call Dot his brother a million times. But in that moment, Chuck is fucking chucking, bro. He's fucking chucking. And this is, and I get mad at the general public is, how did y'all let this work the first fucking time? You should have already been upset. If you're going to be upset, that's like Kanye. Niggas get mad at I'm like, bro, this been this nigga the whole time. Don't try to act like you surprised. This shit ain't no fucking surprise. This shit ain't surprising with Game. This shit ain't surprising with Kanye. This shit not surprising. Them niggas been them shits the first time you thought it was cute at one time. That's what happened. Yeah. You thought it was cute. It was in your favor. You thought it was nice. You didn't see that whole shit happen with him and 50 Cent and felt like it went too far for a nigga that just put you in this type of position? You had to see that and think to yourself like, damn, why would you do a nigga like that? That's like with you. But see, at that point, feel me, you think it's cute. So the thing is, the best part about all this is I don't gotta feel bad for Chuck. Chuck is just fine. Chuck finna go out here today and make some money. He gonna be able to go tour and make some money. He gonna be able to be fine. Just like Drake. I didn't feel bad for Drake. Nigga, you finna, I was telling Jess, I'm like, you gonna put out a record, you gonna sell some records, you gonna be able to go out and make some money. All this shit is happening. All this shit is happening, bro. You're not gonna have to deal with nothing. You're not gonna be able to do nothing.
Well, that what you just said is so crazy because like when you know these niggas, it's a totally different vibe. But at the same time, it's like public perception. That's why my conversations with him during that process was, hey man, come on now. You know what I mean? Like this Dot, my nigga. Like, what we doing? I don't care who battling Dot.
Yeah.
Unless it's some
team, bro. Like what?
We nigga, what? First of all, it's a Canadian versus an American. That's just at the basis of it. That's just I'm not going
Jim
with
Carrey. And ain't none of the Canadians where you kind of be like, but listen, honestly, bro, I don't feel like it was even about size. I think we roll with home team. That's natural. And this nigga's a friend. He not just some nigga that's a rapper from the West, bro. This my partner, right? I've been knowing this little nigga since he's in high school. So, and Drake is not like a enemy, bro. Like, I mean, now he could probably fucking hate me to death, but that nigga's never been no enemy. Like, I've rooted for this nigga when he was signed to the label. But, nigga, if you supposed to ride with home team, right? Chuck know goddamn well you supposed to ride with home team, but Chuck was fucking chucking, bro. He decided that here's a moment to be a heel. It was worth it in entertainment value. He thought it was more valuable to stand in that position because simple as that, he never had to do nothing. He never had to get involved.
Yeah, man.
Do you, from your perspective, just generally speaking, do you think artists in Game's position or artists in general, but when I think about Game, I think about all the things that he accomplished. Do you think he should be more legacy focused and less heel entertainment value focused?
How can I tell a nigga that the world then bought his shit? First record is 5 times platinum. How can I really give him advice about how to market? That's like giving Dot advice how to market. How do I give probably the most successful niggas from around the way advice on marketing? Like it's like talking to Snoop, man. Snoop, the way you like Snoop asked me some questions about what I think, I'd be like, just be a crip. That's all you gotta do. Like, how can I really tell some niggas who have been this successful with the public and the public then bought they bullshit, whatever they doing, time in and time out? How can I really, like, people say that, man, why you don't just tell Chuck? And I'm like, why y'all bought him the first time? How can I tell him when he was right the first time?
Well, I mean, from your perspective, right, just generally speaking, you're someone who's accomplished so many different things over the course of your career. You're 20 years in, you know what I mean? You start thinking about, we've had conversations about how, at various points of time, which I do want to get to in this conversation, not at this point, but how, you're not able to express yourself fully through music the way that you used to be able to, for example, right? When you think about yourself, are you more legacy focused now than perhaps in other stages in your career?
Music has always kind of shortcutted me as far as what I can offer people. For Game, for YG, for Kendrick, it's perfect. It's a perfect vessel for them, right? For me, it's like I've been trying to shrink myself down into a place that's digestible for everybody. I've been trying to shrink down my perspective into a place for everybody, and it's been a journey to start from where I started at to get here, to be able to make a song that can encapsulate exactly what I'm thinking. Like, or here's the idea. Tupac Must Die was like the first time where I felt like, okay, I was able to shrink down my perspective into a song. And then I fucked up and didn't make it a good record. Like, I made it a C- record when all I had to do was pick up a couple BPM, couple small things and make it an A+ record. But it's been a journey for me. For them, it's the perfect outlet. You know what I mean? Like, for Dot, it's the perfect outlet. Like, the smartest and greatest thing Dot does to me is not talk.
Yep.
Because like I watch every day, people bring back certain things he said in interviews and they don't have context. And then they just use that as a place to try to, catch him up versus enjoying the art that he creates. So for me, talking is the perfect vessel because I can articulate a lot of my thoughts. Like I can get there. You know what I mean? Again, it is to answer your question. It's just like, how do I, back to the initial question, how do I actually advise somebody who's been successful at that level? Feel me? Like, I could tell him something, but like, fuck, he listen to me for. You know what I mean? Like, he's on the private plane. Drake giving him the private plane. Drake is gonna give him $1 million. Drake ain't giving me no motherfucking $1 million. Ain't none of these niggas ever gave me $1 million to make sure they stay a real nigga. That's one thing ain't nobody ever gonna pay you to do. Ain't nobody finna be like pay you to hold them accountable. That just ain't the check they write for you. You know what I mean? It ain't on purpose. You need people like Kanye, you need people to lie to you. You need that. You need to be in another world. You need to believe you could do anything. You know what I mean? You need to know you could do anything. And they surround themselves with yes man. That's the value in it. Ain't never one of these niggas breathing air finna have me around to be telling them exactly how they doing some bullshit. That ain't what they pay you for. They'll call you for free for that. Stat no. They come on by and tell me how I'm fucking up.
I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest at it. Hey, yo, Glasses. One of my last conversations with Dot. I haven't spoke to him in a minute, right? I remember we was talking about something, and I told him that I said, "Dog, you've reached a level that I can't even imagine."
Man, I
said, "Bruh, I think you need to get a professional therapist, like one that's really good, and you need to have that person to talk to." I said, because any advice you get from me, I can't even understand where you are, my nigga.
Exactly.
I can't even grasp to even get and understand where you are. And
the homie hit me, and I gotta say this: the homie hit me when the battle was about to start. He said, "Man, this nigga really need to talk to you, bro. This nigga really need to talk to you." So we talked, and he's like, "Man, what you think?" And I'm like, "Man, just be the culture. Don't try to be nothing else. Just be the culture, bro. If you be the culture, bro, you gonna spank him, bro, because he don't got it to offer." Right. And I remember he had finished the first song and conversation came across. Man, you want to hear it? No. What I look like telling you about records, what I look like really trying to give you advice. Even when the battle was over, I remember thinking like, and him doing shit, I'm like, bro, you somewhere where we never even thought existed, Stat.
Exactly.
We never thought a nigga from Compton, from around the way, I don't even think I saw fucking, like, you're like Michael Jackson when we were kids. Like, you're at that place, and now it's bigger places, but you're at a place that we didn't even thought existed for hip hop. Like, you're doing a stadium tour, bro. Just do your thing. And that's the best advice in the world you gave him, because you really should only be talking to a therapist. You don't got to talk to me about what you think creatively. Like, I can give you, because I've gave him advice even on this run, and I think some of the advice he's used. But really, that's just where I'm at that time. Bro, what you got going on, cuz, is like out of this world, bro. And I'm so proud and impressed. And I don't want to fuck it up neither. Exactly. I don't want to bring you back where I don't want to ground you. Like, I know you need grounded, and I'm sure in the moment when you really need to be grounded, you would be like, "Gee, what's up?" And I'll tell you, but bro, when you float that high, oh, like, yay, like, you don't need to be grounded. Like, you already up there. Whatever you got, whatever your moms and dad and your homeboys and all of us programs you with, it's still there up there. But no, nigga, don't be trying to snatch a nigga down. And that's how I feel even with Chuck. Like, bro, like, I don't know what you thinking, but how do I argue with victory? How do I argue when niggas is paying you?
Yeah.
How do I argue with you when niggas is paying you what they paying you to come see you and people talking about you all the time and they digesting your content? That's like whack. How could I argue with whack when it's working?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him to be a real nigga. For sure, one thing whack know is Glasses Local is a real nigga. Gang know Glasses Local real nigga. Dot know Glasses Local real nigga. Charlemagne know Glasses Local real nigga. I ain't never met cuz you know I'm a real nigga. But guess what? Real nigga ain't paying a real nigga ain't doing what they ain't. The audience is not paying for real niggas. That ain't what they buy. They buy
Exactly.
the niggas that they think exist. And that's just the fact. Like, I can't argue. You know what I mean? I'd be a fool to try to argue with that.
I want to pull something on the screen real quick. This is breaking news. Just want to let people know and see if you guys have a reaction to it. This just happened this morning. We have YG detained as cops execute search warrant over Draco the Ruler murder.
Oh my God.
Rapper YG had a run-in with the cops Thursday morning during a SWAT response, but he has ultimately been released. TMZ has learned. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that the SWAT team responded around 7 a.m. in Burbank, California. YG was detained during the police response before officers eventually let him go. Sources tell TMZ California Highway Patrol was the lead agency on the matter and Burbank SWAT assisted. We're told cops were executing a search warrant for the investigation into Draco the Ruler's murder. The property is connected to YG, who had beef with the late rapper but has denied any involvement. A CHP official tells TMZ YG was not arrested. He was detained during the search warrant and released. The time is especially wild. YG is scheduled to take the stage Thursday night against fellow Compton heavyweight The Game in their Compton Forever versus battle.
Can't buy that type of marketing.
You can't. Hey, Glasses, that's marketing.
You can't buy this type of marketing, B.
You can't.
You can't buy this type of marketing.
You can't. But Glasses, you know what this tell me? Somebody that's associated with him is telling them something. That's why they doing that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you froze, G.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at that. God got involved. God got involved.
Spectrum got him stunned. Oh, Spectrum.
Oh, come on. Spectrum. It's just a walking L out here.
They are the worst. They are the worst.
For real.
They are terrible.
I need municipal. I need to get some municipal internet around here.
But on some real shit, like he said, you can't buy that type of marketing, and I'm pretty sure without me knowing, I know Wack probably has some information we could ask him, but yeah, they definitely have a someone that's basically tipping them and telling them some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. I hate that for YG. You know what I mean? I hate that. I want to tell everybody here that's in here that hope to have a career in music, and if you rapping about certain things, you cannot be affiliated with people that are doing the negativity and still continue to think you're gonna have a career. Because what happens is, if you name your crew the Get Money Crew, and then y'all are associated like that and doing negative shit, you become a criminal enterprise at that point. So everything you do under that name, like 400, I'm just using that as an example, they will collude that together and associate all those activities as criminal, and you'll be the head of a criminal enterprise. That's why I like 4PF with Baby. That's what they did with Young Thug. This continuously happened. A lot of guys went down with the RICO in New York, you know, and RICOs aren't just federal charges. They actually get charged by the state, because that's what Thug was.
You get a RICO, and you get a RICO, and you get a RICO. Yeah. They try to get everybody with a RICO.
It's you know, my case was a RICO, and when we had our thing, and so I played out. So, you know, I got my gun on. You know what I mean?
I tell you, man, the Stackwell biopic. The Stackwell biopic gonna have some layers to it.
But going back to
G's coming right back.
Some-
He lost his connection. He's coming back in.
something he
He's
said
not
about
here.
Game is very interesting. Even when I advise him, I do tell him these things. I don't have the experiences that he's had. So when I say, yo, you shouldn't diss this person or diss that person, his career was made by dissing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What do you think about that, Jay? DJ, what do you think about the Game's history of dissing artists? Because it kind of like made him big, but at the same time, he's like, how do you feel about that?
I'm so mad. Can you hear me, by the way? Am I in?
Yes, we can hear you good now.
Okay. I wanted to speak to Glasses. My phone was being absolutely insane. I couldn't figure it out. But
He's coming back.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of his whole thing. Like that pretty much all the things Glasses was saying about being the heel, there's nothing he does that I think he's surprised by the reaction of the people. Like, it's not like he's like out there and then he's like, really? That's what they thought? Like, I don't like just from knowing him. Like, I don't think he's like blown away and like, oh man, I thought everybody was going to love what I just did. Like, I thought everybody was going to be on my side. I don't believe he ever thinks that. So he's a very calculated, he's very smart. He definitely goes, a little overboard sometimes, but I mean, like, he's the Game. That's who he is. That's who, like, I mean, it's part of what made him as big as he is. So, like, I don't know. I think it works for him, especially in the way that he feels like it, that's just part of who he is and part of what his career has been. That's just, for better or worse. That's my thought on that specific topic.
Did you see that they detained YG?
No, what happened?
The Draco the Ruler stuff. Were you managing him when that was going on?
What part of it? When? Like what?
When Draco the Ruler got killed, were you managing YG?
Yeah.
Because I remember one thing you had to. It was one time he had to go to some kind of court thing when it came to you.
Yeah, I don't. When?
What you like? Which
right now? Yeah.
No, you remember the time with the car? You remember that car thing?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes.
So DJ.
When exactly what? Like, man, unfortunately, when exactly what? When did Draco die?
What was that, 2022 or 2023? Let me see.
No.
2021, excuse me.
Yeah,
December 18th, 2021. That's what it was.
Yeah, then no, we weren't. We were still, we were talking a lot, but no. I was going through it. I was like, no, because we stopped right before COVID. So no.
When did the car thing happen? I remember that was a thing. What was it?
Yeah, that was 2018, 19. Because that's what my period when I was really working with him was right before. It was right before we put out, like, the first thing we put out together for real was Big Bank, and then it was through the Go Loco. Those albums came pretty close, back to back. Like, it came 18 and 19.
I just remember you sending me Big Bank because it wasn't complete. I think y'all hadn't gotten the Nicki verse yet, so it wasn't finished. And you sent it to me. You was like, "This is." I'm telling you, you were so excited. He's like, "It's a smash." You was like, "It's a smash."
I knew I had it because we had a Be More. I got to give credit to Be More. Be More was the one first because we were going through the record, and I was so like on my, like, I got to have a smash. Like, I'm working with YG, he's one of my favorite, like, not only artists but people, and like now we ended up working together.
Yeah, fantastic.
So we ended up working together, and YG got and we were in the studio playing all the records, and Be More was like, I'm telling you, we got this record, and it was YG and Chains only. And Paul had just started at Def Jam. Well, not just started. Paul had just started at Def Jam. And so I sent him the record. I was like, yo, this record's great. And I was like, we're going to put Big Sean on it. And I think that's going to, and Paul called me, he goes, yo, that works. But he said something like, not you could do better, but like, I know you could make it insane. Like something like do like, when we put Eminem on Forever, like do that, like whatever that is, like make it like make absolutely no sense. And I called G and I go, yo, I got this idea. Like, yo, I listened to the record, and Nicki was in album finishing mode. And like, and we just went back and forth. And I was talking to YG. I was like, I have an idea. I didn't even tell YG at the beginning, but we were like going back and forth. And when I got the call and I knew she was going to do it, I was like, because she was white hot at the time. And it was like, yo, we're going to do this shit. It's going to be crazy. And I remember when I got the verse, I was like doing backflips. I was like, it was fun. And then, obviously the rest is history. We had a We went
Yeah,
on
that song.
we went on
That
a very
shit like
fun,
went #1.
yeah, we went on a nice run. It really, all the energy around her verse and all the stuff, and then we did the BT award. We got all we got him back where I believe he deserved to be, and we got a great run for a few years. So that was fun.
G, welcome back, man. Who you got your internet with?
No, all my power went out. It was just the heat. I think the heat just caused a blackout.
Oh, okay. Because
we're talking about that. It felt like it was 80 degrees at 8 this morning.
Yeah, every light up in this motherfucker went out. Everything went out.
Shit, DJ, you said you wanted to ask Glasses something. Go ahead.
No. I said I just was really I was leaning in and listening to what he was saying, just about how Game knows exactly what he's doing at all times, and how it's not like he's surprised at all by how people react to what he does, even if he acts like he is. So but my shit went down right as I was about to jump in, so I lost.
It's just so hard to argue with somebody that you told not to diss Jay-Z, not to diss 50, and then see how it worked out for him. I think if he didn't diss G Unit, he wouldn't be he's bigger than every other artist on G Unit. That's all due respect to Yayo and Lloyd Banks and Buck, and I love those guys, but Game's career, he did better as a rapper than all of those guys combined. And I think it has something to do with his defiance. So it's hard to tell him not to do shit when I watch the defiance work. So it's kind of, I don't know I be torn, G. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? One thing I appreciate the stream is I get to cuss the fans out. Y'all let him do this shit.
Yeah.
Don't try to get mad now. Y'all was cool with it then. Go on, accept the rest of the shit that come with this motherfucker doing this shit. Because, man, the truth is, Game never had the shit with 50 never has to go there. You know the whole story. We can't just blow their story. I pray to God one day the whole story get out, but it'll never will. Because Fifth feel like it make him look crazy. And Chuck don't want to look crazy. So my thing is when you rally behind people, when they don't solve problems and they just immediately go into a level of combat, then you got to understand the value and why they actually do the same thing every time.
Hey, G, let me pause you for a second. I'm going to tell you the story because I don't give a fuck. They had a press conference, G. They had a meeting. Jimmy and Drake, they flew out there to talk to this man and told him to chill.
Hold on.
I was going to say, Glass,
don't do that while I'm here. No. They have done a great job, of not telling their business. And trust me, the nigga in me want to tell motherfuckers y'all don't know all this shit that's been happening. I remember when we was at the video shoot for Hate It or Love It. We was all there, and I'm like, oh man, this bullshit. No, fuck that. This is the fans' fucking fault. Y'all be letting these crazy motherfuckers get this shit off.
Oh my God.
Y'all be letting these crazy motherfuckers get this shit off. It's the fans' fault. It's y'all fault, fans. Whoever listening, this is y'all fault. Because y'all let these motherfuckers be crazy, and y'all think it's cute when they crazy when you like it. It reminds me of my older brother. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is my personal business. This ain't nobody else's business. Everybody would laugh when my brother would be a dick to people. My man J.U. died this morning. Rest in peace to my man J.U.
Rest in peace, J.U.
Right? I used to tell Jay, he would laugh when my older brother would be a dick to people. They thought it was so funny and cute. I'm like, they why you ain't laughing? Watch when it happened to you. Watch when it happened to you. Because when you see somebody do some bullshit to other people, you got to know it could happen to you. And that's how I feel like the fans get with Game. Oh, it was cute when it was happening to 50. Oh, shits and giggles. Tee-hee. Now it's on y'all. Now he disappointed y'all. And you was rallying it on at first. He disappointed Dre. Now it's happening. Oh, he was tee-hee. Man, Dre tripping. He shit. The thing is, when you see certain things happening and you rally it on like Kanye, you see that shit and you be like, I don't know, that look, but you just think it's cute because it didn't happen to you. And then that shit come and happen to you. It's the fans' fault. Y'all be fucking with these old crazy ass people. These niggas be flat out crazy. And y'all think it's entertaining. You find it funny. You laugh at it. You click the likes on the comments. You do all that, and I can respect it. It do be entertaining. But see, the thing is that I be not going. When Gang do some bullshit, I be like, prime example, when the whole shit happened with the G Unit shit, he's like, G, man, you want to jump on one of these songs and diss these niggas? I said, no. I said, I'm going to tell you why. I swear to God, you can ask this motherfucker. I said, cuz if I start dissing him, I said, I'm a real 7th Street Crip, bro. My homie's going to be looking to inflict pain. Like it's going to come with a problem. It can't just be rap if I'm disrespecting a nigga. That's why when all this shit was happening with Cube, I was really careful because it's fucking Ice Cube. I don't want to be in no, nigga, I don't want my homies tripping with no fucking, like it's Ice Cube. And that's how I felt. So I remember he was like, man, you gonna jump on this tape, man? Well, you know, you gonna diss him? Nah, cuz I don't even know them niggas, bro. I don't even know none of them niggas. I met them niggas one time at a video shoot because I don't know them. I'm gonna do this song right here, right? Which was They Saying. And that song ended up working out for me, but I used to not do that shit with Gang. When Gang be on that bullshit, G, man, you think I should know?
Exactly.
No.
G, listen, I told this nigga, do not diss Eminem. Bruh, he was working on the song. I left the studio, called Paul Rosenberg in my car. Hey, Paul, hey, Game is writing a diss record to Eminem. I told him not to do it. I just want you to know I have nothing to do with it. This nigga Bizarre went on, he went online. Yes, that quote wrote the diss record. Hey, yo, man, I called Paul instantly. Hey, yo, nigga, I ain't writing shit.
You.
Get your mans. I got nothing to do with it. And when Game did the interview, he said the reason he dissed Eminem is because Dre don't rap. He said 50 won't rap. Eminem still rapping. So I'm not gonna diss Dre because he don't rap. So that's why I dissed Eminem. That's how that nigga. That's what. That was his logic, dog.
Listen, I get so mad because Chuck be right, bro. I be like, Chuck, ain't nobody this damn stupid. Shit, watch. And it be working. You feel me, DJ? Like it work. I be like, wait a minute, is people this fucking crazy? Like I swear to God, I be like, man, that'll never work. I remember the 50 shit was happening. You don't see Stat offline, we gonna really, because I ain't finna blow cover. That's they shit. Stat offline, I'm finna cut. I was like, cut, that shit'll never work. The people ain't finna rally behind that. And they do.
They do.
Man, you couldn't have told me this man could be the president. I was like, there's no chance. How?
Yeah.
People can't be that crazy. They are.
They are.
Kanye first record. I remember I'm like, man, this shit bullshit. Not the music. The nigga music was excellent. But the whole backpack shit, I'm like, man, this nigga bullshit. This ain't no backpack, nigga. Y'all can't see right. It was something that happened yesterday. I'm trying to think of what it was. Something happened. I'm like, they bought it. Like the shit that the fans buy from niggas, I be like, that, but it's like the president. Like how you looked and was like, and this ain't no diss to Trump, cause I'm just saying, how you vote cause the president? How? He was on a television show, bro. How? How does this happen? People crazy. And my problem is that I don't treat them like they crazy. See, Chuck, get it. Dot, get it. They know niggas is crazy. I'm like, man, people ain't crazy. They just going through something. They distracted. Bullshit. How did this man become the fucking president? That's how I feel. Like Chuck made that whole G. You know, how did this work? Nigga, next record go platinum or double platinum again. How?
And now you see why him and Kanye tight. Them niggas be sitting around coming up with bullshit to make motherfuckers react. They literally, them the conversations they be having, my nigga, on the low.
Out crazy in one another. Oh yeah, I could do this. Well, I could do that. Well, you think that? Yeah, that's fine.
Do you remember that came out? It was a Louis backpack. Like everybody know, anybody really know me know I'm a huge Kanye fan. But I always knew he was crazy, so I accepted he was crazy. Just like Chuck. They niggas is crazy. A Louis backpack. That don't even go together. Backpack niggas is incense, feel me, pens, pads, Louis back. That shit is a conflict. It's a contradiction. The ideology clashes. And people bought it. Well, you know, as a backpack nigga, you know, you still want to have money. No, you cannot. But again, man, people be wanting to, you know, they be wanting to be everything at once, cuz they be wanting to be everything at once. And I be like, but you can't be a blood if you're a Crip. Like they don't go together. And they like, no, but you know, if you think about it, and then people come up with some bullshit, and Game be right. How do I argue with a nigga that's right? Like how? Like tonight's Verzuz is gonna be big.
Yeah.
How do you argue when everything they're doing is successful? How do I argue? I'm like, man, Charleston White, I don't even talk to Charleston, bro. I met Charleston early on, bro. I don't even argue because I'm like, how the fuck? Man, that shit ain't cool, nigga. You playing with niggas. He like, Glasses, these motherfuckers crazy. They don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm finna get this money. I'm like, man, eventually they gonna see you in front. He's like, no, they not. I don't even talk to this nigga no more, bro. And he be right. Like, niggas be following him. The nigga be like, fuck niggas, I hate black people. And then turn around and be like, man, black people this. And niggas be in the comment like, well, you know, he is right. Whack do a bunch of shit. And you be like, bro, that ain't finna work. And it work.
Every time.
Every time, bro. And it's like, I swear, Stat, this place ain't no place for no real nigga. And now I realize it. Stat, I accepted it, cuz. I accepted the entertainment is not the place for a real nigga. Like, this is a place for entertainment. People want to be entertained. They don't give a fuck if it's real. They just want to be entertained. So how do I argue with the niggas that's right all the time, cuz? How? How do I argue with Chuck? He could look crazy. You going against Dot is this nigga little brother.
Yeah.
Nigga, you damn near raised this nigga in the business. Like, nigga, you are all our first signs of success. Nigga, we saw it. Rock, all of us, Nip, all of us. We watched
Glasses. I said yesterday on Culture United, if Game could have signed everybody.
Every last person.
He could have had everybody. Tyler, the Creator, he had you, but J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, Tyga, Nipsey, Kendrick.
That's why Top and Tom got mad. They were trying to give him half a TDE. He was like, I got y'all with these verses, but I ain't finna do. Chuck ain't never wanted to be in the fucking executive side of the business, and you know that better than anybody.
Nigga, he showed up to their video with a Jason mask on. That's why half the young little niggas in TDE hate him. Exactly. He wore a Jason mask in J-Rock video.
And so again, the audience buys the shenanigans. How do I argue with a dude, DJ? That nigga right. He be right. The audience is just as fucking crazy as he is.
I have a question I see in the audience, not this particular chat right now, but I hear in general. You know, I think a lot of people do feel like Game perhaps is envious or jealous of Kendrick. Do you guys see any of that at all, or is that just speculation?
DJ, what you think, DJ?
Well, no, I was just gonna say, Glasses and everybody, there's nothing worse. It's all I said my whole life. There's nothing worse than trying to bring logic into a conversation in the music industry. Anytime you, especially with these guys, anytime you try to bring logic into it, because it just punches you right in the face. It's just like, because like you're like, I'm making sense, but this guy's gonna end up being right at the end. So it puts you like in an insane situation where you're like, well, my argument made sense, his made no sense, and he was right again at the end. So like it's not even worth your energy at the end of the day, or you just end up laughing at yourself. But
when
like
you were A&R the documentary, were you dealing a lot with Game, or you just was dealing with Curtis and Dre?
There was a lot of Curtis and Dre. I was a lot more like behind than like, you know, obviously the relationships like between like obviously because Ye was on there, Timbaland was on there, like a lot of the producers and stuff that I was working with at the time. Remember, because I mean that album is like, I mean shit, I think it's royalties to me. Yeah, so I mean like just along the way. Yeah, but I mean I was dealing with Game, like I knew Game, but like most of my stuff was from the label side and from like the producer relationship wise and just making sure the records got done. But yeah.
And listen,
Wait,
y'all.
back to the topic. I'm sorry.
But this is off the topic, and I want Justin to get this topic off. Justin knows this. DJs knows this. Game wanted to do a podcast with me, and the reason I didn't do it because I'm not ready to deal with what comes along with a podcast with Game. Yeah, because I know I can't control him at all, and I'm gonna be sitting there, and it's gonna be crazy.
But there's also nothing you like more than saying something we say we shouldn't say. So I was going to say, Glasses, you almost turned yourself into Steve Nash right there, throwing the greatest alley-oop of all time when you said, I'm not going to say what happened with 50 in Game because Stat was about to have Stat almost started. His heart starts racing. He starts laughing in his mind. He's like,
I understand why. I feel like that sometimes because some of these people, all of these people are near and dear to us. They
Of
not
course,
just some stranger. Like these niggas really be niggas fuck with and got love for. Even if they crazy, they are crazy niggas. So you don't want the general public to be completely clueless when viewing who these people are. So it's like, it's tough, but I also don't want to hear Dr. Dre mouth, because Dr. Dre be cussing me out and I'm gonna cuss his ass out. And then like, Game will be like, man, Glass, you, and it's like, bro, it don't even be worth it because and nor do I think the general public going to use it to shape a healthy. Stat gave him some real insight. Said, hey man, this guy felt like the homie is dissing him. Niggas took it and went. I'm like, y'all just as crazy as this nigga, man.
Yeah.
Like you could have took that and okay, I could see, damn, maybe it makes sense. This nigga hyper competitive. He's a great artist, so he wears emotions on his sleeve. Oh yeah, I can see how this could, and then that way you could kind of be like, yeah, whatever. Because that's how I treat it. I'm like, I know this nigga, so I'm like, nah, man, gang just chucking. Yeah, I ain't fucking with that. Yeah. They get so mad, so he gives them insight, personal shit, where niggas be like, man, damn, you'd have to tell them that. And they still take it and be crazy, because they just as crazy as cuz. They are crazy. People are crazy, bro. Head used to tell me he thought people were stupid. I'm like, I thought people were lazy or like intellectually lazy or distracted. No, the truth is people is flat out crazy. And that's why crazy motherfuckers DJ work. Because they be as crazy as these motherfuckers. And they connect just into the craziness.
They're comfortable in that space.
Like I made Tupac Must Die 7 years ago. Is literally so logically executed. If you just listen and watch, you can get it. I made you the person. It was motherfuckers arguing with me that I was crazy. I'm like, so you mean to tell me if 8 motherfuckers jump you and kick you in the face with church shoes and all kind of shit, some rapper you don't know, but you a fan of his music, some other niggas you barely know, and these niggas attack you in the casino, you don't understand how you could be compelled to get a gun and shoot them. No, I don't care, because it was Pac, and I'm like, oh, y'all crazy. You want me to think I'm crazy. You want me to think I'm crazy because if 8 motherfuckers jump me and I want to shoot and harm them, I'm crazy. No, if you see a motherfucker that you think deserves because they successful in the music business and 7 other people kick your ass and you like, well, at least I got my ass kicked by them, your ass is crazy.
Exactly. They didn't give a fuck about Tupac songs. That nigga didn't give a fuck about that. He just gave a fuck. This motherfucker stomping on his head. He didn't give a fuck about that music.
Whooping my ass in front of everybody at this motherfucker could say I'm embarrassed. You fucking motherfucker. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
And I'm a shooter.
I would have fought you if you would have came up and said, let's fight. We could have fought. Yo, and I'm not, forgive me, I'm not blaming Pac, because Pac did what I would have did too. If you got in my homeboy, we probably gonna see you and kick your ass too. I get it. But I'm saying when you got motherfuckers stat acting like it's crazy, because and that's when I was like, my problem, great artists evoke emotion. My problem is I actually make people think. That's a different thing. I don't make you always feel. Like the only thing people got from Tupac Must Die was anger. They was mad at me. It made them think. So this small, narrow group of people, DJ, just want to think. The rest of these niggas just want to feel, and I'm not mad. It is drugs help you feel. Motherfucking alcohol help you feel. All this shit help you feel. Even if it numbs certain senses, it help you feel other things. So people, to me, just want to feel. And that's what make Dot great. Like Dot, one of the greatest. Snoop, you know what I mean? Dre, Chuck, all these people we talking about, Kanye, they are great at making you feel. And it's fucked up for me because I'm good at making you think. And that ain't necessarily the place for records. You know what I mean?
I think the position, like when you talk about Dot, maybe like a week and a half ago, me and Justin was on the phone. I talked to Lupe for like an hour and a half, and he was saying that his manager Chill, when he went to jail,
My man.
he didn't have nobody there to tell him to shut the fuck up, and he was just talking about the beginnings of Dot and Top, and one of the Top always told Dot to say less. You know what I'm saying? And when I first started doing this podcast with DJ, he was one of the people I reached out to have him on. He's like, I can't, I'm not ready. I can't talk right,
Yeah.
And I think that same philosophy when you say one of the smartest things that Kendrick does is he don't say shit. He leaves it out there for you have to try to figure it out and piece it together. You know what I'm saying? And people come up with all these different theories, and he probably just be sitting back laughing like a motherfucker because I be telling people, and I probably shouldn't say it, he's a lot more straightforward than people think. You know what I'm saying? This nigga,
Swear to God.
you know,
That's the crazy part. I be like, they be coming up with that. I be like, that's what you thought, huh? You don't
like this nigga like the Wayne's Brothers show, dog.
Exactly.
That nigga watches
Right there.
that shit. That like this is him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but people think he just sitting around fucking reading.
thinking the
Not
way
saying-
to fuck niggas up and shit.
Exactly. That's just not, dog. It's not even like that. It's more about like, oh, really? Okay, let me come on. Let me pull this. I'll fuck your ass up though. But it's not like this nigga just sitting around, and it's not that deep. But people create so many things from what he does. The best thing, we had Ali on the show, and Ali was like, it's best to just not say nothing and let the narratives go because it makes it bigger than what it is. And he's smart enough to do that. You know what I'm
And
saying?
discipline, bro. And
Yes.
because that nigga know everything.
Yes.
That's the one thing. That motherfucker sit on the motherfucking internet. He is an internet kind of teenager. You know, he is a blog era nigga. So he knows everything that's happening on the internet. He is savvy in it. But that's because he kept top long enough. And all of us, Tommy Tom, all the older people that's been around him, his dad, anybody that's older, whoever older around to keep a temperament, and he was able to assimilate it and associate it into his everyday life to where trust me, that nigga tripping about shit niggas is saying, but he's just not finna get online and say nothing, or he gonna do an interview. People be like, man, Glasses, you should get him on your show. Honestly, I wouldn't want him to talk. I prefer this version better. I prefer the version of him. For me to benefit to get him to come talk on my show is not more beneficial to me than the fact that he has like this kind of this space of like, you don't know what's up. I would not trade that in for nothing, for no benefit. I'm cool. Like I wouldn't want to trade that. I want him to keep that. So, but it goes into a thought, right? When Chuck lost Face, when him and Face fell out, that was that for him.
For sure.
Big Face is like one of the most brilliant generals I ever met. Like a real hip hop nigga, straight up, but also grounded and rooted in street urban culture enough to understand perception. Chuck is more of a like imagination type of nigga. Everything is what he can imagine it to be. Game is like a nigga who imagines everything it could be and then operates in that space. See, Top being around Dot the whole time, finishing the contract for years, him able to soak in how we conduct. Head says it all the time, how we conduct ourselves. You know what I mean? How we shut the fuck up. Things that you get from coming out in the streets and you realize this ain't gonna benefit me. He adapted that. Same with Drake. Drake problem is he never had the real appreciation for Stunner or Jay Prince. I don't give a fuck how much he does it, Fugazi, all that shit he talking about. He don't have enough respect for what Jay Prince and Stunner Man and Slim and them brought to the table.
Yeah,
you got to understand culturally what they're able to help you do as a man. And I think Dot went through the whole process. He never tried to cut it short. He went through all the time. Remember, Top, dude, Tommy Top, all them niggas had Dot since he was 17, 16, all the way till he was a 30-year-old man. Like I always say this, like people talk shit about Joe Jackson. If you see the Michael Jackson movie, Michael Jackson was not a Joe Jackson house 4 years before he got in trouble. You know what happened in them first few years? He never got in trouble because Joe knew that nigga was some bullshit. Joe knew Michael Jackson was some bullshit. That's why he was whooping him. I get it. In the movie, they made him like a good singing kid. No, Mike bullshit. He mischievous. He was a mischievous kid, and he had all this talent. You know what I mean? And Joe knew it. That's why Joe wouldn't, that nigga didn't leave Havenhurst to like 88, 89.
Man.
Within the first 3-4 years, this nigga got a case.
On some bullshit.
Because Joe wasn't fucking there. See, and that be the problem. And then the general public, like, man, well, Joe didn't have to do this, and Joe did. Yes, he did. Now Mike dead. That Mike wouldn't be dead if he was in Havenhurst, because wouldn't be no motherfucking doctor coming over here with no propofol. It's just not gonna happen.
It's a fact.
And that's what I feel like street urban culture, the real black man is not really appreciated in grounding certain things. Because part of Chuck's brilliance is he can imagine how people see the world. He could imagine it, bro. I watched him do this shit, bro. And he be right. And I be like, God damn, Dot the same way. And he be like, man, I'm telling you, because I could do this and this. And I be like, really? That's gonna work? And it worked. But when you get to, you gotta mold these people. And I think Dude Dog don't get enough credit for what he did for Dot. Like, he get a ton of credit, but he don't get enough credit.
Dude Dog is top dogs.
That's top. Yeah.
That's top.
Tommy Tom don't get enough credit. All the people he give credit, but these are the people that molded him into the discipline where right now niggas could be talking shit and he'd be like, man, whatever, and not say shit. If Face would have had Game for another like 5 years, you know what I mean? He would have molded him into a place to where he understands how to present culturally. Kanye, I'm sure Kanye had them dudes. I don't remember who it was because Monop is important. He had some dudes that was important, but that's the thing. The artist, that's the first person they want to shake. The first person they want to shake is the person keeping them grounded culturally. That's the first person they want to shake.
Well, I think I want to say this too. Another thing, there's some insight, and I'm gonna say while you on the thing. There's some insight. You know, Dot don't get on the phone with everybody, my nigga. He don't talk to niggas. This what y'all got to understand about Kendrick Lamar. He is not talking to everybody. He talked to Glasses. He's a very few small people that he'll get on the phone with. I think that was another thing that Game had an issue with. He couldn't get Kendrick on the phone. And I'm trying to explain. He's like, man, why won't he just talk to me? You know, I'm just like, my nigga, like, hey, man. And I'm explaining to this nigga, everybody ain't the same. I remember having a conversation with Kendrick about that phone and just talking. He's like, that's his vice. Because we were just talking about vices one day. And his vice is being away, like being able to cut things off and cut the world off and no one be able to touch him. Like some people's vice is shopping. He enjoys the fact that niggas just can't get to him.
They want access, and he be like, "Yeah."
They want the access, and he enjoys. Dog, we all when you see Dr. Dre, dog, we all admire the fact that at any given time, bro, Dre can cut access off to anyone whenever he wants. Like you cannot get to this man, like literally. You can't get him on the phone, can't get him by his house, you can't see him, you don't know where he at. He is like a ninja. And so like Eminem does that, and that's what I be trying to explain. That's why I was explaining to Game when it came to Dot, but he feels as though because he was one of Dot's inspirations that he should always have that access. Sure. But that's just not what it is. I be trying to people have their own way of having to deal with certain things. And my nigga, people speak to you when it's time to. If he don't have nothing to say, then there's nothing to talk about. I ain't talked to this nigga in years. I'm not offended by it. Yeah. I don't have a problem with it. Cause I know at the end of the day, he got what he needed from me and I got what I needed from him. And now he's an artist doing this great music. And I appreciate the fact that he exists. I don't need to talk to this nigga. I don't need to get on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that actually is a lot. And I get, and you really share some stuff to me that if somebody has sense, they would get a little bit more of how Chuck sees things. Because that really matters to him. You know what I mean? And but the truth also is, it's like you gotta let people go out and be the greatest version of themselves. Like one thing with Dot is, as he was succeeding, I was so big. You know what happens when you stop running your own race? There you go. Too many people stop running their own race to try to tap into somebody else's race because maybe that person feels like they're winning their race, or you feel like they can help them win your race, right? And the truth is, like, all the shit I was telling Justin, all the shit that was happening with J. Cole and Drake, I didn't really know because I was too busy running my own race. When Dot put out an album, I tap in, I go to the in-store, buy the vinyl, tell him congratulations, proud of him, talk to him, this is my opinion, then I go back to running my race. But at no time, including right now, do I think Dot can help me win my race. And that is the difference to me with Chuck. Chuck feels like other dudes could help him win his race. So he like, man, why you don't want to help me win? I genuinely believe in my heart of hearts, Dot could not help me win my race. I swear to God. I don't think Dr. Dre at this point can help me win my race. None of these niggas, Snoop Dogg, can help me win my race. I got to run my race because my race looked like how it looked. So no matter what Dot is doing, like I'm proud of you. Like when he was doing the stadiums and shit, I was like, oh man, nigga, I'm proud. Nigga, we never thought that, nigga. I'm not trying to go to the show. I done saw you at a club.
Yeah.
I saw you perform every night. I know what it looks like. I don't need to see. I'm not more amazed because more people like you. I saw you when it was 100 people. It don't matter, it's 100,000. I'm proud of you, but I need to run my race as well. So, and I don't think Dot can help me. I did a song with Dot called Thuggin'. It's a great song. That shit didn't do no better than no other song I got. You got to run your own fucking race. Now, if Dot decided like, hey, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing everything I'm doing and I'm gonna focus on Glasses like I'm a little ass kid. Sure, maybe something different could happen. But who the fuck, what type of grown man gonna sit around and, you know what, hey, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing and here, I'm gonna just focus on Glasses. Bro, that shit just, you know what I mean? Like, that's just weird. Not saying like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, like Game ran this shit. I don't think Game could help me win my fucking, bruh. Once you realize that all of our races are independent of each other, you know what I'm saying? Then you realize all these other people can only, if you don't even know how to position them. Like that's the thing about Game, like Dot. Like I got a song with Dot now, and I'm like, I don't know what this shit mean. Like they not finna let me go to Spotify and look out for me and let me run it up and shit. And sure to go on this cover page and I'll get 4 million views. No, man, how do I get another gold plaque? I got 2. I want a platinum plaque to go with these 2 gold plaques. How do I do that? And it ain't gonna come from him. It just ain't. It don't work that way. I get it. I remember being bright-eyed to the feature. Oh, man, you get the feet. That shit ain't like that. And you get it. So Chuck is still, again, what makes Chuck such a dope artist, especially as somebody making an album, is his imagination for story. So I'm sure he like trying to get Dot on the phone. He feel like he could use Dot more and Dot to help him do this. It's like, you know, and I'm sure people was in his ear like, man, well, if Dot did this, then I will do this. If it start with that, this the wrong deal. If it start with, man, you got Dot on there, then I could make this, bro, that's the wrong deal. That's the wrong fucking deal, bro. That's the wrong situation. I used to be on Dre. Dre owed me a beat. I still want that beat. But I realized that beat ain't gonna help me fucking do what I want to do. Who gonna work it? Shit. Who gonna work it? Who gonna spend the fucking money needed to make this shit work? Who the fuck? You know what I mean? So I think sometimes like you start thinking other people control your success. And I think that can even happen to somebody as successful as Game. Like he's starting to think like, well, you know, Drake is in my pocket, you know, so now I can, no, it ain't gonna matter. I get it. I heard about the Drake stimulus package. Trust me, if Interscope or some of them labels ain't spending money behind that stimulus package, it ain't that stimulus. You know what I mean? It's stimulus when a lot of other things happen with it. So you learn. So, but that was good Game. And I'm glad somebody is here to try to give, you know, perspective on how Game thinks. Cause I try to talk to the community I'm building. I'm like, bro, listen to me. Ignore cuz. That way you can just enjoy your music and you're not getting caught up, because me trying to explain to you who this person is, me trying to explain to you who Dot is, it's a lot and you don't want to be involved. Just like the music. It's like Quick and them. Just give me the music. I don't want to even, like I'll try to every now and then be like, Quick, man, let's make a song. Really not tripping. Because the more you fuck with these niggas, the music is going to change for you. You be like, man, these niggas is crazy. All these niggas is crazy. That's why they so dope.
Yep.
But the trick is that I realized the fucking audience is just as crazy. They fucking crazy, Justin. These motherfuckers crazy, man. Motherfucker be like, guys, man, fuck that. You call that nigga a bitch. I'm like, if I call somebody a bitch, you know I'm at to beat them up. Like, I'm not these other niggas. If I call somebody a bitch, they got to get beat up. They just come with or they got to beat me up. So we got to fight. They really be thinking, they be like, guys, man, you academics call somebody a bitch. It don't even matter. If I call somebody a bitch, they got to get hurt too. That's part of the deal. Somebody got to get hurt. I got to try to hurt them or they got to hurt me. So I'm really careful with calling niggas bitches. I'd rather just fuck them up. Let me just get next to them. I don't want to call you no bitch. Let me just kick your ass. That way I feel better about it. So trying to help the audience, the general audience, kind of come into this world of artistry and hip hop and make them, have coach their perspective, for lack of better terms. You're coaching their perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's like hard because it's like you trying to, and then I'm not selfish enough to care. I swear to God, I'll be like, I ain't never told that man, you need to come on the show. Don't say shit. Let all these people burn in flames. That's my thought. Don't say shit.
Don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Don't say
Don't
nothing.
say nothing. Like when the police arrest you, because you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used will be used against you in the court of law. Practice that shit outside of this shit. Let people have their imaginations. And Dot to me is doing incredible because he does just that. It just Chuck is a great orator, but he speak with his feelings too much. So you'll hear him, you be like, man, I don't know. Now niggas starting to catch the bullshit. They be like, man, that don't, no, gang, that ain't. And he be like, because he really was in his feelings when he said that. He might have meant that. But this time he don't mean it because he's not in his feelings. So it's like, now I'm stuck or Status stuck trying to explain that. No, he's just in his feelings this day. And then this day, he cool. He ain't tripping.
What's your race, G, at this point in time?
Black.
You got to run your race. You mentioned earlier how, music is more limiting for you. Where do you see yourself? Where are you headed? What's your vision?
I don't know, man. I know that sounds odd, but it's like, I still feel like I got something to offer hip hop. I remember the first time I saw Stat on this show and he was like, man, G, why the fuck is you still rapping? And I'm like,
I did say that.
Because I'm not done with hip hop. Like hip hop still needs me. Like, look at these niggas, man. This shit is being chaos if I wasn't around.
I will say this though, real quick. You just made a great point earlier that hip hop isn't just the microphone.
No, but I'm saying the whole shit of being chaos. Do you know at one time these niggas thought they needed Drake?
But listen, Glasses. I think your message has evolved past the music. I think, and don't take this the wrong way, but I think you as an orator, you as a reporter of what's happening in hip hop, I think you have, besides what you solidified yourself in the streets in LA, I think you talking has gotten you way farther than rap has ever gotten you. I'm just being honest. You have impacted people's lives in ways you'll never understand. So the conversation when you said when people thought they needed Drake, you are one of the people that made people realize that Drake needs the music business more than the music business needs Drake.
He needs the culture.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You're one of the
animal records, like records. That nigga is like top tier, but he needs this. And so,
but see what I'm saying? Listen, Glasses. Sure. But you are somebody that translated that to make motherfuckers understand that. Because just what you said, man, people really thought that the culture needed Drake, but you expressed that, and when all the times you crashed out, people are hearing what you have to say. And what I'm trying to tell you is, and what I was saying, why you still rapping?
No, I get it.
I was saying that because Justin knows this, and DJ understands this, because what me and DJ are good at, really, for real, is we identify stars. This is what make DJ, the reason why he has been so successful in the music industry, he identifies stars. He can look at someone and says, that's a star. And they generally, 9 times out of 10, that motherfucker's a star. DJ told me, hey, yo, he texted me this. You're a star. You're going to make it in this shit. That let me know I'm good to go. I'm good. That motherfucker right there told me I'm good to go. I know I'm going to make it. And I'm making it. Glasses, listen. I might not be on DJ's level of star picking. I know Justin's a motherfucking star. I knew it was when I first met him and I heard that voice. I'm like, this nigga like James Earl Jones with that motherfucker. It's Justin Hunte. I'm like, yo, this nigga sound like Superman.
I felt like that. I knew that with Justin too. That's funny.
Exactly. So Glasses, listen what I'm trying to tell you. Bruh, you are literally, you're a guy. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I even said the thing about the music, like, okay, as long as it don't get in the way of you continuing to express yourself and speak on the culture of hip hop, because in this space, that's why you are penetrating places that your music didn't. No disrespect to the music.
No, it's not.
'cause
It's not. It's not. Yeah, it's
No,
not.
you're
It's
not.
not.
You're not wrong at all. The reach you have, Glasses, and the way you're able to explain and the way you're able to get your point across is very, very strong. So I was like, so it
No,
definitely.
no. But I don't think of hip hop as just records.
No,
neither.
for sure. I'm just.
I mean, I feel like what we're doing now is an extension of everything in hip hop, like these conversations. So I'm saying I can't move. Like I just did this show, The Drop, right? It's coming out September 8th, right? I got a chance. I went to consult. I ended up writing. Malcolm Spellman, who show ran it, just thought I was brilliant and gave me opportunities. And I ended up writing on the show, being in the writer's room, just all this dope stuff. And I was doing it, and I loved every bit of it. It's probably the most natural thing I've ever felt in my entire life. But I couldn't wait to get back in this room with that C800 because that's the center. You know what it's been, Stat, to be honest? It's been my therapist. That's the one thing that it's been. It's allowed me, it's a challenge because it's not something I'm naturally great at, right? It's not like I'm natural. Like my first record was produced by somebody that knew everything about the business. And then you watch me struggle for years without understanding what the fuck a record was. And I'm just rapping and I'm just being this cultural phenomenon, this staple, but without no idea of how to make a record. And my relationship with this has become more important because this motherfucker is my therapist. It's like, it's the thing that centers me, right? Not the business, but speaking into it, injecting ideas out in the world artistically. You know what I mean? So it's been my center, but it can never get in the way anymore, right? Because now it's like, here's all these other opportunities. Here's this TV show. Here's this thing I'm writing. Here's this. Here's this. Here's this. But I feel like culturally, I'm needed. Because sometimes I feel like we don't understand our value in this space. Like I swear to God, not just the art, but the culture that even inspires the art. Sometimes we become a prisoner to the money. And we all got to pay bills, but I think I watch other gang members, like they'll go to No Jumper. And I'm not one of the people that's mad that Adam sees value in this, right? I'm not one of the people that's upset about that. I'm mad that the homies don't see that he sees value in this. He sees, they make movies about our lives. They think about it. Vlad and Adam saw so much value in how we live. John Singleton became a multi-millionaire talking about how we live. And it's like, bro, like even every ghetto across America, every culture across America that creates the energy and the styling of hip hop, look how valuable we are. And if I'm not explaining that, these niggas will let it fall. They'll sit right there and think they need. I'm like, man, this nigga Drake came because he needed us. He was straight. This motherfucker had made all these the rap thing we popularized. He did his thing with it, right? He made these great records, smash hit records. Still came down to fuck with us because it's something special about this. And I need these niggas to know. Because these niggas don't be knowing. They be really like, man, shit, this shit. Nigga, you know how much your life is the shit, nigga? You know how much, nigga, you the shit, nigga. This is the shit. When I go to the ghetto of Atlanta, nigga, I'm on the west side, nigga, I'm fucking with Mike. I'm in Bank. When Bankhead was Bankhead, nigga, I'm telling niggas, y'all know how valuable you is. When I talk to Tip, nigga, you know how valuable you is, nigga. I tell Gang, nigga, you know what this you represent? I used to tell Chuck, and I tell Dot, nigga, you know how when the battle was starting, I'm like, nigga, you the culture.
Yeah.
What do you mean, nigga? This nigga can't be. I don't give a fuck how great of a record maker he is. I don't give a fuck how great of an MC he is. Nigga, you are this. And this is enough to topple everything. Not to mention you a fucking great technician. You know what I mean? Not to mention you are a fantastic record writer. Nigga, you this. And this is the one thing that he not. He not this. And when you be this, the world be like, ooh, there them niggas go again. Them shit, them boys. Feel me? When you could channel that struggle, when you could channel that resilience, like even like Eminem, like you could channel that resilience you get from coming up in these spaces, bro. It's different. You know what I mean? It's like a hooper. Like if you see a hooper, like you got some hoopers that's AAU and they've been trained and they parents good suburban. But you ever seen a dog?
The
Like a
difference,
dog.
bro. It's the difference. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it. They might not have the most skills, but they like Russell Westbrook is a dog,
It's
bro.
a dog.
He's a dog.
So I want to make sure I continue to speak life into this because everybody's picking on the poor black persons, right? That's the thing. Pick on the poor black people. That's the new thing. Like you got a ton of black people. You got way more than see the Lord's touch. Every Instagram account is popping because they talk shit about poor niggas. I didn't watch so many black people say, I'm not, they say, as a black man, I hate niggas. You be just looking like, so I feel like almost sometimes like my voice is the last voice telling niggas, hey, don't let these people tell you you're not valuable. Don't let these people tell you how we grew up is not valuable. Shit, I didn't argue with Dot. Don't you start talking. That's not, nigga, don't think that's cool. Nigga, we don't think sleep with nobody old lady is cool. That ain't player, nigga. Niggas will stop fucking with you about that. Niggas might not trip because they don't want to trip, but niggas ain't finna fuck with you. Nigga ain't finna have you around their family, nigga. So I always have to remind homies, people out of the space. So I feel like hip hop needs that. Somebody needs to remind people that this is a culture that we protect. And while it ain't perfect, it's great. It's great.
I don't know. Did Justin hit an applause button? Because I can't hear it.
I dropped a gong.
Okay,
that was definitely gong worthy.
It sounded like an applause or something was coming.
It was. I was looking for it. I'm trying to switch up sound effects between shows, and I'm forcing this gong to work. So, oh man, yo, G man, you're a walking bag of insight. You know what I mean? And I think that's one of the things that really makes you unique in this space when it comes to how people receive what you have to say. I can't remember the last time I've heard you speak or had a conversation with you where I didn't feel uplifted, where I didn't feel taller. And I think that's just a natural gift and it's a natural blessing that bleeds through your music, it bleeds through your podcast, and it bleeds through just who you are as a person. And I think personally we're all better for it.
Man, thank you. And that means a lot to me, bro.
And we appreciate you, man. And anything you need from me, you got us. DJ,
Always.
we here. Resources, whatever you need, questions you got, anything. Of course, your show, anything. I feel like we together. I feel like you're an extension of us and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And if I say something that you think is ever foul, nigga, will you call me, please? Hit me.
Nigga, listen. One thing about you, bro. One thing that works with me and you, Stat, is you could talk to me tough. You could talk to me rough, bro. You're not gonna hurt my motherfucking heart. But I also justify my thug. So I know who I am. And I appreciate to be challenged because sometimes we need to figure out who we. There's nothing wrong with you challenge. Don't let these niggas convince you there's nothing wrong with you challenging everybody. Because you should really be who you want to be, even under challenge. And that's what I appreciate about you, homie. From day one, you always been a straight shooter. It's always been love, bro. Always.
Glasses, this my thing. Dre sends me songs, and I tell these niggas, I tell Dr. Dre, this Dr. Dre, hey, that shit ain't good. Yeah. So anybody else, if I can say to that nigga that something's not good to me, who is anybody else to tell me I can't express my opinion? That's where I come from. That's the one nigga in life that I feel like you can't tell him something's not good. But I told him I don't like that. Right. And he don't be having no problem. So what the fuck is wrong with everybody else?
Man, listen, bro. One day I take Metro to the studio, right? Metro is my one of my producer homies that I kind of been fucking with for a while. And this is the cool thing about Dr. Dre, right? And I love this about Cuz. It's the real hip hop part of it. This is sometimes why I really believe in some of these ideas. So this is we talking about some other shit. I'm trying to get him to do some crazy idea I got. He looking at me crazy like, gee, what are you doing, bro? And I'm like, I got something crazy I need you to do. He like, man, don't give me no trouble. I'm sure gonna get you in trouble, but I get it. So we talk. I'm saying, hey, my homeboy make beats. I want him to play some beats for you. He said, all right. So we go into the studio. We go into the room. We had record one. He press play. Boom. My homie pressing play. He's like, yeah, I like that. That shit cool. He play a beat. Boom. What you think about this? Why this nigga sit there and he battling my homeboy with beats?
That's what he do. That's what he did.
That's why he one of them niggas to me that's always you got to worry about him. Because rest assured, he's trying to get it right after all of this.
All the time.
After all of this. After 30 years and 40 years of platinum plaques and diamond plaques and billions of dollars and whatever you think, You not finna come up here and outdo me.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
He's
of
still as
hip-hop
competitive
to
as
me.
they come. That
Super
competitive
competitive.
spirit ain't gone
Spirit. And as long as I can embody that thing right there, that nigga is 60 something. If I can embody Ice-T is like that right now. If
Yeah.
I can embody that, then I have something to add to the. That is like that. Game is like that. Them niggas still be arguing about rap and shit. I be like, cause you niggas is crazy. Why is
Yeah.
But that's why they valid in the space. The day that's over is the day you done. And as long as what I do creatively makes me want to compete and express, feel me, then I got something in the space. Feel me? Straight up. I'm on though. We gonna get with y'all. I'm on y'all.
There it is.
Last question, real quick, before you bounce. YG or Game tonight during Verzuz?
I'm thanking God it ain't no such thing as a real winner.
Right.
I'm glad it's just a celebration. Cause I tell you one thing, man. If Game don't take this little nigga serious, it's gonna be a fucking problem. Cause one thing that motherfucker YG got is a bunch of shit for real.
Yes. Yes.
And it's gonna be shit that the rest of the world gonna be looking, and the rest of the world gonna hear West Side Story, and it's a classic, and niggas gonna go crazy, man, that motherfucker right, and it's gonna sound amazing. But when that little nigga play BPT and all of that shit, you gonna see a thing about us.
Yeah.
That you ain't.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like.
They gonna learn. They gonna learn something about Los Angeles tonight.
Oh yeah.
The one thing I guarantee niggas come out of this battle is I can't pick a winner because it really ain't no winner. But I can't pick a winner. But I can't tell you how the shootout gonna go. You gonna realize how much we love that little nigga YG after tonight.
Yeah.
You gonna be like, ooh, them niggas really like that. That's our little Boosie, nigga. That's our Prodigy.
Yeah.
That's our Gucci Mane, nigga. This is our version of that, nigga. This is our spirit, nigga. This is our, our mascot for our shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, but Glasses, I'm gonna say this and let you go. I just said because it all depends on who's in the audience. Because if it's a younger audience, then it's gonna look crazy when them songs come on. But if it's like our demographic and older, like it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of really not fair because they from two different eras. I don't even like them going up against each other, honestly.
Well,
I would have liked to see.
Thank God it's not though. The truth is it's not. You know what I mean? We keep. That's the great part of the marketing. Hey, these guys are competing, but there's never a winner named. There's never a champion. There's no trophies. So, I guess it's just something for niggas because people crazy. They just want to.
And they got a check. They got a check.
They got a check.
And people like friction. People just like friction and competition.
To be honest, I'll be enjoying the project that DJ and them made because I remember being there when it first happened. I'll get a chance to relive that, and I'll get a chance to experience how when I first heard YG again. So, for me, it is a celebration, honestly. And they just got the marketing boost with a fucking arrest that's gonna be everywhere.
Yes.
Much love though, fellas. I'm out this motherfucker.
All right, peace.
Glasses Malone.
By the way, Stat, I heard Justin say that when Glasses speaks, it makes him feel taller. So I feel like you should have him around as much as you possibly can. I feel like that would really help.
Is that what you took from the conversation, you fucking loser? We've been talking to this man for 2 hours, and that's the first thing you say that's the first thing you come back to? I fucking can't stand you. What are you talking about?
He was just so good. I didn't want to be ridiculous with it. He doesn't know quite how ridiculous I am, so I didn't want that to be his last. But I of course what I thought. I was like, oh man, Stat, that's great.
My God.
But no, he ain't wrong, man. Well, Game, it's such a thing for me. The two of them is crazy for me. But Game, arguably, I don't know if he's my favorite rapper, but he's up there. And just from documentaries, one of my, if not my favorite album I ever worked on, it's up there. But YG, man, because being able to manage him for a couple of years and seeing what that is and what that business is from the inside out of LA, LA going outwards, reaching to Oceanside, to San Diego, it was just the business that we're just trying to build upon something that is so enormous in one spot. But when BPT, when Twist Your Fingers, when those records, just the first 2 seconds of the beat, it's the world just exploded. And I don't know what that room's gonna look like, because we were there for a few of them. We were there for the Mike one. We were there but I do think it's gonna be mostly a celebration. I don't think one of them will play 10 of the wrong records. I think that's the only way that it could really go left. And they just got too many good records for I think that to happen each side. But
DJ,
why-
do you remember our studio in North Hollywood? And
Do I
when
remember it?
YG had that party up there?
Do I remember it? What do you mean do I remember it? First of all, I had just had double jaw surgery. I couldn't speak, I couldn't eat, and that's the first time I left the house. And I walked in, and nobody could. I wasn't even allowed to leave yet. I wasn't allowed to like somebody hit me the wrong way. My face could fall off. I guess trying to maneuver around that place when we did that event was crazy.
It was crazy. I think that's when you proposed. Was that when you proposed?
No, that was my 40th. Same place, but no,
That was your
like-
birthday.
Yeah, that was my birthday. Different crowd,
But that-
slightly different crowd.
Hey yo,
YG
I was
was it,
telling-
though? That
I
was
was-
the only thing to say.
yo, that shit was dangerous. I was like, yo, where are we right now? That shit was. He had a very, 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 very dangerous crew at that part. It was, and it was so many.
I was like, it wasn't the same crowd. My crowd was like my best friend from New York in a Mr. Met costume, and like YG was at both. You were at both. That was about the same. That was the only thing.
We needed metal detectors for sure. It was definitely that, and when Wack had his birthday party up there, he started getting the gifts started becoming like AR-15s.
Oh, good.
And I'm sitting there. It went from like a wallet to a belt. Then like all of a sudden he started getting guns as gifts.
Were you
I'm
like
yo, I got
the next one, like people like on a game show where they pass?
No, it was so crazy, DJ. I've never seen people give someone Tech 9s for their birthday. That shit was wild. I was like, yo, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I was like, shit was so crazy.
No,
that's when I realized we couldn't have that studio anymore. It was between Wack and YG.
Yeah, I was like that combo. I was like that Quo leasing office was kind of an interesting business you were running, but no.
Oh my goodness. Yo, Justin, DJ called me and was like, you realize if something happens on the property, me and you are liable for that. I'm like, really?
Yeah. Like after the fact, by the way. He didn't tell me before. He told me, I was like, oh, okay. That's what we do. All right, that sounds fun. I love these guys.
Time to get a new studio. About that time. You know what? I think we've outgrown this place.
I said, DJ, you think somebody like could get murdered up there? He's like, DJ's like, I don't know. What do you think? I'm like, oh damn.
That's hilarious.
That's like a random. By the way, Justin, this is not like a hey DJ, we need to talk about something. It was like a random Tuesday while I'm.
Yeah.
Goes, oh, by the way, just so you know, we did this, and you know that's that's Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I was like, oh.
He just brought that up.
And I was just like, it was
That's
like.
funny.
I was there when
I was like, what?
Speaking of game, I was there when he got banned from Record Plant. I don't know if you heard about that.
I never heard about that.
He
No.
was banned from Record Plant.
Yes, he can't. Yeah, the studio.
Yeah, no, I know the studio, but not
He
Record
can't
Plant.
go. He can't go up there.
Well, it doesn't exist anymore, but yeah.
Well, you're true. It involved him, some guns, and other people.
No way.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Right.
Hey yo, listen. If I was allowed, somebody said, oh, Stats talking. If I was allowed to really say all the shit that we have seen, DJ, and not like have any repercussions, boy, what? It'd be crazy.
I was like, well, you're allowed, but the repercussions would be there.
No.
I was like, the first half of it's true. The repercussions would be
I'm just talking about dog. I'm not saying someone's name, but dog, I literally a guy on just a random Tuesday just shot someone and came back to the studio, shaved his eyebrows and everything. I'm like, why your eyebrows shaved? He said, because the gunpowder, you got to get it off. You got to get rid of all the hair on your face. So you got to wash your face with milk.
So he had
I'm like, dog, random Tuesday, he comes back from shooting someone, dog. This is the type of shit I was working in this. I'm like, okay, cool. This guy has no facial hair, eyebrows gone, no eyelashes, because he washed his face with milk. So you guys,
this is one of those moments we got a timestamp so we can send it to Robin.
I was like, where we
2:43.
Man, that shit
I was
is
like,
crazy.
what are
But
we
anyway,
doing right now?
super chats.
Time to get some super chats.
For sure.
24300. Shaved eyebrows,
Take it off.
milk, wash, gunpowder. That's what we'll do right there.
Shit, crazy.
Let's get into some super chats. Big shout out to Examine It. My man, Examine It. Shout out to you, brother. As a man who raised himself since 16, I turn to Glasses for values and morals. Since my pop passed, I haven't had anyone to turn to for that knowledge. Thank you, G. I don't even know, homie. That's real.
That's dope.
That's real. I mean, look, a lot of times we don't realize the impact we're having on people through these screens and through these microphones.
Yeah.
And not even just like people who are out here making content, for just part of their business. Just generally speaking, I say this all the time. Everybody is the media. If you're posting on social media, you never know what impact that what you're posting is having on people. That's really great, though.
Justin, I'm sending you something right now. You have to. Justin.
This sounds like a bit.
Oh my God, dog! Look at that right now.
All right,
See, look what y'all have done. Look at that shit, Justin.
Where is it at? You text it to me? Let me see.
Yes, look at that. Look what y'all have done.
Wait, what is this? The Atlanta
Read
hip hop artist and former Shady Aftermath rapper Quo stands approximately 5'9" tall. How come this not coming through my computer? What's happening with my computer?
Look at the other one I sent you. It says I'm 5'6".
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
5'6".
Is
I'm
this-
5'9".
This AI right here? Hold on, let me see this. Why can't I put this on the screen?
Oh my God! What is going on? My eyes are
What is going on?
What is fucking happening?
Why is this so good?
Oh,
Hold on, let me see this. I don't know what's going on over here, but I mean, this
This a
is
great day.
funny. This
That
is
is
funny.
crazy.
DJ loves this.
Is
Hold on,
it
let me put this
official?
on the screen. Is it
What you mean, is it
official?
official?
It's documented.
Yeah,
it's on the internet. People are saying that I'm 5'9" in real life. I'm not 5'9".
Well, now you are. That's how it works.
Hold on, let me put this on the screen.
Doesn't matter. It's official.
Look at that.
Hold on, it says,
It's
let me blow it up.
wrong.
The American rapper born American rapper and producer Quo, born Stanley Bernard Benton, is approximately 5'6" tall. If you want to
you
dive
wanna
deeper into his career, his
that's the first
history,
thing-
Shady Aftermath record. Yo, oh my gosh, that.
I'm
Oh my
not
God.
5'6".
We'll see what this next one is. Someone put it in Wikipedia. The Atlanta hip hop artist, former Shady Aftermath rapper Quo stands approximately 5'9". While there are no widely published medical profiles for Quo's exact physical measurements, the 5'9" figure is widely accepted consensus in the public height database for the rapper.
I am not 5'9".
For an inside look at Quo's career milestones and his work behind the scenes with Eminem. That is crazy. Yo,
No, somebody went out of their way to put that on my Wikipedia.
That is
know I'm not
hilarious.
5'9".
that is so funny.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Stat to 5'9".
That is fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God,
That
that's
is
amazing.
terrible.
See, you are famous now.
I think it's.
terrible.
I think honestly now, since Wikipedia said it, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think Wikipedia knows more than you, Stat. You're trying to say you know more than Encyclopedia. Like now you just
That is fucking
Now you're
stupid.
being conceited. Now all this stuff.
That is so funny.
That is fucking dumb.
Yeah, man,
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
We all can't be blessed with height. All right, so we got the next one coming up here. This one is from Nigel. Says, quick question for Stat and DJ: what part of the album making process is the funniest?
Go ahead, DJ.
The funniest.
The funniest.
Huh. I mean, one of the most fun parts of the whole thing is trying to convince people that the best records they make need to even make the album. Forget about. Usually they're made upside down, and the records that are going to change their careers are the ones they want to leave off the album. I don't know. I mean, there's so many funny parts in the whole process of, the record industry. But like, I'm trying to think of the album making process. I mean, Stat, go ahead, speak on because I want to think about. And while I'm getting somebody's banging on my hotel room door, give me 1 second.
The funniest part of making an album is, for me, and this is me growing into it, is trying to convince artists to not put so many songs on their project. And the reason why it's funny is because the conversation that goes back and forth with you and the artist, and the argument of you having to argue with someone to try to, in your mind, what you're trying to do is help them be as great as they can be, instead of sometimes the artist will forget that I'm here to make you bigger than you could ever imagine. So when I'm telling you to do something, I'm telling it because the more successful you are, is the more successful I'm going to be. I'm depending on you for my success. So it's funny to me that I'm sitting here having real arguments. Like it was like I talked about this time when Game literally was going to fight me because he played a song and I went over to the board and erased the song from the board. And I'm like, it's not going on there. Nigga, like, you know, he's tall. He's not, I mean, well, I'm tall too. Let me stop.
Much tall, yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm saying he's taller than me.
5'9" tall a lot of places in this world.
No, I'm saying he's a bigger guy, okay? And so anyway, he comes over to me like he's about to really like fight. He's that upset because I kind of like, he was embarrassed because there was a bunch of girls in the room. There was a bunch of people in there. And it's his album at the end of the day. And he played this song that he was proud of. And I went to the board in front of everybody. He's like, nope, it's not going on there. And I'm like, dog, that's not going on there. He's like, the fuck you tell me? It's my album, nigga. I'm like, it's not going on there. You can get up, you can get mad all you want. He said, what if I just beat your ass in here? I said, well, then I'll sue you for everything you have. He looked at me and he started laughing. And it was over with. That shit, that's the type of, that's what we do. Shit was funny as fuck. That was great. So maybe I'm twisted, but that shit is the best part. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love those moments.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, that's kind of an extension on what I was saying, like that argument on just like, I'm trying to help you. Like at the end of the day, I get the same, like, it's for you, like, you know, and obviously I grow off with you and like what's happening with you. And like, you know, all you can do is give your best insight on what you think. And at the end of the day, I mean, I guess in your situation, you said it's not going on the album, but I'm like, I wouldn't do it for this reason. And if, you know, at the end of the day, I'm rolling with the artist if he really believes it, but usually you can have a common sense conversation and get to a point where it's like, this is where this is what, you know, but it's always fun. It's always a fun argument. And, you know, especially when it goes your way at the end and you could just be like, well, that guy just made a shit ton more money because he listened. He'll never acknowledge it, but that's cool. That's what makes it even funnier, but it's all good. But yeah.
Hilarious. Great super chat, man.
Yeah, that was awesome. Nigel be asking great questions. He's always in the Culture United chats. Shout out to L. I know El Janelle's in here. Whenever Nigel drops a question, we all get like a little tight because Nigel comes from a different angle. He'll be having us revisiting our childhoods on the super chat.
I'm ready.
So big shout out to Ka714. Good morning, gents.
Morning to you, Ka.
Shout out to Jimbo Shrimp. I actually like that flip a lot. 550 gems. Stay hydrated. So the gems thing is new. We were trying to figure that out last night. I don't know if you've seen this, DJ. If you're maybe you are, because you're probably, well, you're still in StreamYard. If you watch this on YouTube, they've added gifts and different types of.
Yeah, I saw you guys talking about it, but I was
so what
like,
are gems?
I guess a gem pops up on the screen on the YouTube side. I'm not looking at the YouTube page, so I can't see it.
But so do we get something like how?
Right, it's a cash equivalent.
Okay, because I was gonna say, can I pay for the production? Can I give that to Loyal and pay him every month with a gym? Can I transfer it over?
If he had a YouTube account, you probably could.
Can you tell, like, if you see all three of us, like how much lower you are on the?
DJ, I'm taller than you fool.
I thought so too, but now that I keep reading online, I feel like
shit. Hold on, let me fix my camera. Wait a minute.
I can't believe you found that Wikipedia. That is funny.
Yeah, I'm DJ's height now. Hold on. I'm right.
Wait, how'd you find that? Someone sent it to you?
Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
Stat to 5'9" is kind of crazy.
Our Loyal, on top of everything, Robin texts me that midstream.
That's hilarious.
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy that we all thought you were 6 feet this whole time. That is nuts.
I don't know how you got away with it for that long.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's a long time. And but that's really dope because you played basketball at the University of Florida. You know what I mean? So like that really is impressive.
At 5'9", at 5'9", shut
Look,
up.
there's a bunch of there's a handful of 5'9" NBA players.
And guess what? Hold up. And I told you this. Let me say this again. I did not play, bro. I attempted to walk on and realized I was not going to play. I played intramurals. Let's get that corrected. For somebody to be like, he didn't play on the team. I did not. I did not play. I was not good enough. That's when I knew. That's when you know. Oh, just because you could play good when you know what I'm saying? It's a difference when you start dealing with Jason Williams and you know what I'm saying? Like it was a whole nother level. I was cool for intramurals.
Yeah.
I was cool for our entertainment league, Justin. I was good.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
I guess that makes more sense. Since Wikipedia says you're 5'9".
Yeah. Could you dunk on those mini hoops that they had in the?
I hope. Are you at the Park Hyatt? Do I need to call someone to lock you in your room and take all your communications?
I am.
Oh
man.
That's so funny. Where we at? Okay, we got this one down here. We got this new one in here. It says, Oso indeed. Shout out to Oso. Says Justin Stat, more millions. Love the show, fellas. Dropped a new record and would love to hear you guys' thoughts. Baby Be Her. WSG Flow, Mona Lisa. We'll take a listen, guys.
Yeah, why not?
Let's see.
Don't be mad if I don't like it. I don't want to be fucking somebody trying to beat me up because I don't like a song.
Let me see what it's called. Baby B. Oh, B. Baby Bear. I guess that's what that is. All right. Okay.
We got Aaron setting up a platform so we can actually
Baby
take music. What you gonna say?
My mom just showed up. Like everybody's here now. My mom said it's okay that because you're cute, so it's okay that you're so short. Is what my mom.
I am not short. Where's your mom? Tell her to come here. Tell her to come here for a second. Just 1 second.
Mom.
1 second.
Did you hear what she said?
What did she say?
Cute, and that's why he gets away with being short.
What?
There's the queen.
I'm muting her because she's dangerous. I muted her. She said there's a cute little short guy. She loves you.
Do you think I'm short?
What? Well, you could be taller.
I am not short.
Oh gosh.
You have just enough personality for your size.
Oh, okay.
Just enough personality for your size.
I'm not sure until I love that hat. I love that hat.
Oh man.
I was trying to get Ella too, but she ran away from me.
Well, is your dad there? Let's see him for a second. He won't say
no.
nothing.
It's just my mom, Audrey, and Ella. We just got the girls
cool.
here. My dad's sleeping. So. He got up early to go to breakfast with us, so he's taking a halftime.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say he had a late night. It's late over there.
All right, so we have the track.
Okay, go ahead, play it.
All right, take a look.
Hard. Hard. Hey yo, I fuck with this.
I
Hey,
rock with
yo,
it too.
I fuck with that. That dude, hey, yo, he like a mixture of it's like Stove God and West Side Gun. It's like a blend. It's like he blended some Griselda members in there. That's cold. He cold, dog. What's his name?
Baby Bear, it looks like Baby Behr. I think that's how you pronounce it.
That's hard.
I got a thing for the hood rats.
That chick. Melody stupid. Hey, hey, yeah, hey, woo. Yeah, get out of there, dog. Hey, just get out of there, dog. We don't know who that's
Yeah,
about to come up.
that's hard though.
Oh, is that the end of the song?
Oh no, we got more. Hold on.
No. I'm saying I don't want to ruin it because somebody else might come on and sound terrible. Have my boy get a good review.
No, there's only 14 seconds left. So don't
Okay, no, we good. Shout out to him, man. Baby Bear, man. I would like to hear what that name means and why you're a baby bear. I think sometimes people give themselves names and they don't think about when they turn like in their getting their 40s. Because you're gonna be like 42 years old, somebody gonna be like, "Hey, baby bear." That shit ain't really even it. It's like stat is a good age. That's a good name for like to be in my 40s, like right here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what up, stat? It's close to my real name, Stan. But like, imagine the baby when the baby turns 45. A 45-year-old man, we're gonna be calling them the baby. I don't like that. I don't like. You're not the baby when you're 45.
Right.
He's not the baby now. He should be the grown man.
Right.
The adult. That's what I'm saying. People don't think about their names when they become rappers. This shit lives with you forever.
I got a thing for the hood rats.
That shit was hard.
That's hard. That's hard for real. That's
You
hard
didn't
for real.
get him out of there in the first 10 seconds. So that's a radio.
Right. I kept listening. I was trying not to go away. Sometimes I'd be like,
DJ, the bad thing about this Verzuz is we're not gonna be able to turn it off when it's terrible. Cause somebody gonna play a song that like nobody knows. It's gonna be like whack, and we're gonna have to. Me and Justin gonna have to sit there through it the whole time.
You really think Game or YG are gonna play a song that nobody knows?
Well, I would know all the songs, but I'm saying like the crowd might not know. I don't know all the YG songs. All 20 of them, dog. That's a lot of songs.
In LA, there's gonna be Game and YG songs that people.
Yeah,
don't
you're
know?
right. You're right.
That they're playing their hits. Oh,
you're right.
I think
I'm wrong.
This ain't no. Somebody
I'm wrong.
playing album cuts from somebody, an artist they don't even know. Producer world is different because you could play anything. YG's playing YG and Game playing Game. You know what I mean? Like, so they ain't like Game ain't playing some random song from some random person. So like it's like I mean, and they got records. I mean, YG got a run of bangers and features that are crazy. So does Game, and like I mean, Game. First of all, Game can play the documentary, which is what.
right. He could just play the album if he wanted to. He could just play the documentary.
In my life and
right.
all these other fucking records.
I probably would do that if I was him, honestly.
Yeah, I'd be like,
he couldn't lose if he did that. Because what you gonna say? That's not the shit.
I mean, you got to think of how many records he has on top of that.
Yeah.
There are people that think documentary isn't his best album. I think they're crazy.
Right.
But they are. So I mean, but
Doctor's Advocate is very good.
Very good.
Very good. Jesus Piece is very good. Jesus Piece is great, actually.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Jesus Piece was great. Jesus Piece was the one I really got to do by myself. Like that was the one
right.
Everybody else was out of the way. That was Wisconsin.
Hey, shout out to DJ for getting me actually $30,000 for Jesus Piece, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, dog. DJ got me a check, man. I worked on that album.
No, for sure.
That was his last Interscope album, right?
I think so. The last one I worked on. It was right before I left. So I mean, it was the last one I did. But I mean, I don't know if he made because they made that one like on Geffen, and there was that when it was like kind of like the Geffen side of Interscope.
Yeah, that's where Doctor's Advocate was.
Oh, what? Well, okay. That one was the second one was Geffen under like the G regime kind of thing.
I would also like to say hello to Alicia Graham, who was working at accounts payable for Interscope at the time.
Making sure you got that.
Making sure I got that check. Yeah. I needed that. So between DJ and Alicia Graham, salute. I needed that money at the time. Thank you.
Drew. No, I mean, and that's the Game side. And then YG, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Like why? Like I mean, I could name 15 like in my sleep. Like I mean, there's no. I think they're doing 15, not 20. I could be wrong, but I saw both. I saw the posts say like I saw Verzuz post like their version of what the top 15 YG songs were. So I don't know why they would pick 15 if it wasn't going to be 15. But I don't know. It's just from looking. But like that's I mean, just from forget about the hits. I mean like just the Twist Your Fingers and the VPTs and the this and then obviously the Who Do You Loves and the Why You Always Hating and the I mean like just like and then like the Jeremiah record, all the records he's featured on. Like I mean there's not going to be. Okay, I'm getting asked a question. You guys talk.
Go ahead.
I'm getting asked a question. You guys talk.
Go ahead.
Family. Shout out to Mika Red. Thank you, Mika Red. Great show. Thank you for getting me through my workday. Stat, you can talk about all of it with me. No repercussions. DM me. Hey.
There she goes.
Right there.
There she goes.
I saw you reading the safety manual on the airplane.
Yes.
Stop running so short.
I'm not short. Don't you taint your child with that foolishness. So ridiculous.
Oh, man, that's funny. Big shout out to Brian Boyle says, to touch on the Culture United convo, a lot of us have been waiting to see who's the next gen of stars. Are they here, just not as popular as the previous gen? Will a new wave of hip-hop stars ever be as big as the previous generation?
Okay, so there's a guy named Fox BD. Go check him out. He's from I promoted him and I talk about him like he signed to me, but I think he's a star in the making. He's from Memphis. I think he did a deal with I think he's on Republic or Universal, one of them. But Fox BD is up and coming. He's 24 years old, so that's next generation. And it's not it's not no hip hop shit. It's some South sounding stuff. So don't get. I think Slayer's a star if he can just figure out his look. Slayer's like 19 or 18 years old. He's super young. He produces and he makes his beats. I think he's a star though. He just got to figure out his aesthetic, but his music is crazy. If you're into that type of shit, I think Lareezy, like I said last night, thanks to La Russell, we have Lareezy. I think Lareezy is a young man. I think we sacrificed La Russell. We got La Fitness and we got Lareezy. So thank you, La Russell, for your sacrifice of your own career. All jokes aside, I hope La Russell is able to climb back up out of the hole that he's in and rekindle and get rid of the thing.
I mean, for me, that wasn't even it. It was the triple down and telling everybody else that we're slow. That's where, because like the thing with the Russell thing, I'll say this really fast. The thing with the Russell thing, I think that I'm not sure if everybody felt this way. What I see from my point of view is that was our first chance to really get to know him. He seemed like a nice community guy who was doing it for the right reasons, was all about love and community. And the one moment he gets criticized, he turns that around on everyone else and start finger pointing. And now it's like, I have no reason to support this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he messed up his brand. In our mind, we had an idea of who he was. And he showed us that idea wasn't necessarily as accurate as I think a lot of us hoped it was. But what do you guys think about this other part, though? Will this or the next generation, will we see another generation of hip-hop stars be as big as previous ones?
No. I don't think we'll see any type of star of anything be as big as the previous generation.
I think there will be outliers. I think you may see like a shooting star out of but just the consistency, it's just the records aren't the same. Like it's the building, the people behind them, the machines that are built to help create and sustain, as opposed to just support a record out of left field and like try to figure out what the fuck it is on the fly, as opposed to like actually like help somebody build what they are from the beginning and support them. It's just a very different, like it can happen, but to have like a run of like 10 plus stars at the same time, I mean, anything's possible. I just don't see the business model for that.
Mm. Word up. Appreciate you, Brian. We got this one here from 504 Scooby. Y'all was talking about how rappers give themselves names that don't work when they get older. Masterpiece said he chose the name just to make white folks call him master, and it still works 30 years later. He's talked to me about that too, and he talks about like, look what happened to his brother. He said, look what happened to my brother. He called himself C Murder.
C Murder. Yeah.
You know, that's what happens. Look what you call it, the fall off.
Yeah, you can't call yourself C Murder and you're not gonna see a murder.
Not gonna see a murder. Not gonna see a murder trial.
My name is no crime.
Right.
My name is no jail.
I saw them write short Quo last week.
Oh my goodness gracious! With next super chat, leave this fucking. I'm not gonna insult you in front of your parents.
Shout out to Ditto says stat in the loc. Ooh, we buckle up, Justin. Yeah, that was a great conversation. Watching everybody.
That was great, man. I love Glasses. It's so funny hearing Glasses to tell me not to say something. He just doesn't know that that just makes me want to say
right
it.
Well,
oh boy.
At least he was clear on like he just doesn't want to be there.
Yeah,
that's what I respect. I respect that.
Let me
yeah, don't make me share a screen with this story right now. Don't implicate me on this surprise.
He was 5 words from running out of power again. His power
right.
There were about 5 more words. From that
hey, but you know, DJ, anybody that really knows me, and these people know me, what have I not said what the fuck I wanted to say? Seriously. Like DJ, Justin, what have I not said what I wanted to say?
Yeah.
When you care about somebody.
But when he did say, just wait for me to get off, he got you to stop. So
yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I respected that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Let's see what we got here. Let's see. We did that one. Shout out to Dominique XO, 350 gems, finger heart. Thank you.
How they do it? Is that how they?
Nah, finger heart's the new one. It's like this now.
Finger heart? So
Yeah,
it's just like this?
Yeah, that's a finger heart.
New ways to throw up gang signs.
Right. Yeah, these are preschool gang signs.
Double finger hearts to you. I got more fingers for you. Back at you.
Shout out to that girl Shine. Stat made the rounds last night.
Well, on Coach United. Shout out to Coach United.
Yeah. That was
hey,
good.
Justin, man, thanks for having me on. I appreciate that.
Man, always, man. Thank you for coming on.
We gotta have DJ on. We gotta have DJ on. DJs don't feel like he should be united with the coach.
I mean, last night was I fit. Like I was like, man, I had so much to say, and I had Elo like I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Yeah. Last night's episode was made for you. I should have thought about that in a different way before we booked the show. But you at least you got some points off today, and you got the super chat.
Yeah, I'm so proud of myself. That was
More
like
millions.
the most technologically savvy I've ever been in my whole life.
Teaching himself new things. Shout out to Nadonis King. 10 gems. Thumbs up. Appreciate the gems and the thumbs up.
So what's a gem?
So this is what's happening on the YouTube side of things. And so if you give a gift, a gem, a eagle, or whatever these things are, they're cash equivalents. But on the screen, a gem will pop up in the chat. So it'll pop up and flow in the chat. Oh, yeah, actually, I think I have a screenshot from last night so you can see kind of what it looks like. I had no idea what was happening. Elle was breaking this down to me yesterday, so let me see.
Teach me the ways, oh Yoda.
Let's see.
Show me the gems.
So you see this right here on the right?
Yeah.
This is a trophy that pops up.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that before. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so these things pop up. Now, on StreamYard, since we're going through StreamYard in the back end, that's where I see all the super chats. And so on the super chat, since these are the same thing, it's either, or I guess they're equivalent, the super chat or these gifts or gems, however they're working, it doesn't show it. Again, it just tells you what it was. So that's why it's like, yesterday I was like, what's this eagle? 350 gems, eagle. All right, I didn't get it, but that's what it looks like.
Okay, nice shot.
All right. Okay. Right, who we got next? Oh, wait. Did I skip one? Oh, I did. Yeah, here we go. Shout out to Heaven Sent Frieza. Stat's favorite commandment is thou shalt not cover another man's wife. It's easy. There. It's a simple thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we listen to enough rap music for as long as we have that tells us how all of our favorite artists are smacking bellies with our ladies. But, like, should this even be a thing? Like,
who's cool with that? Yeah, you know, such and such. He went ahead and knocked mines down. I'm supposed to just be okay with that? Like, I'm supposed to be cool with him now? He slept with my woman? That's okay? I walk in the room with my lady and then you hit her DM after I leave? So what's going on with you? I really like them shoes you had on. What? Now I'm not I think the woman holds some responsibility as well to not do that for sure. I mean, it's equally as wrong, but I can beat you up though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna beat you up. We and her we just gotta have a discussion to get it. But like, I'm gonna try to beat you up for that. Like what? Anyway, sorry. Maybe I'm from a different era.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Shout out to K Gemma, 10 gems, gold coin. Nice.
The coins is like this. It's 10 of them.
Brown Girl L. Shout out to Brown Girl L. Evolving, another revolution around the sun. Tall King.
Yes.
That's right.
I like that. Yes, I am tall, and thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Yes, the magical day is tomorrow, guys. Get ready. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Grab your glasses.
I mean, according to Wikipedia,
I'm tall.
I thought that's funny. That's one of the funniest things.
She said tall king.
As Paul used to say to my brother, man, you're no longer short. You're the tallest person of all time. My brother told me that, and that's how he flipped it on him.
That's hilarious.
Shout out to 21 Blackjack. Justin, I sent you a DM. It's about LaRussell. Stat was shouting him out for getting out of the way for LaReezy. Sounds like LaRussell is coming back. I think I saw LaRussell yesterday walking around talking about a meeting he had with Dave Chappelle. Is that what you're talking about here? Yeah. So this is what Team Blackjack sent. Let's take a look at this. All right, LaRussell.
Let's see you tell me. This one got him in trouble last time.
Right. I don't know if he's walking. He looked like he's skating or something.
I met Dave Chappelle recently. It was a really pivotal moment in my social media hiatus. And he told me during that, this moment in your journey is going to be really defining of your journey. You have a tough decision to make. You could commit to commercial success and come back on an apology tour and, try to make everyone who don't love you right now love you. And you can also commit to yourself and who you are and how you are and just accept all the people that love that version. And both versions lead to success. Then he looked and he says, but what do I know? I'm just a legend, and drops the fucking mic. I met Dave.
I appreciate the fact that he's on a bike. And it goes with his whole LaRussell, the fitness thing. This guy's working on himself, man. He's coming back. This guy's he's getting his cardio in. Shout out to him, man.
This goes with his whole LaRussell, the fitness thing.
It goes. It's all about aesthetic here, Justin. Shout out to La Fitness, man.
I don't know why I feel like La Fitness is your thing.
I think it's his.
I think it's his. He's walking around, he's exercising. You're right about that. I don't think he branded himself that, though.
He's riding a bike right now. He's not running. He's riding a bike.
He's definitely rolling somehow.
So whatever, when you're on a bike, that is fitness.
Right.
We're not children. We're not going to ride a bike because it's fun. He's a grown man. He's trying to get rid of the stomach. So he's on the bike because he's LaRussell, aka La Fitness. So there you go.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Let's see what we got next. Shout out to Romango. If you need a birthday song alternative, check out the Eric Lloyd version. Happy early birthday, Stat.
Oh, thank you so much. I will check that out. I'll check that out for sure.
Can't wait for real. The R&B correspondent here on our Thursday night music shows, except for this week because he's busy and we're not doing. We're actually reacting to the Verzuz tonight at 6 p.m. Can't wait for real. I'll be dipped in shit and rolled in breadcrumbs. DJ and G here. This is like the United Nations of niggadom.
For sure.
For sure. Deluxe the Champ. TMZ is saying as of a few minutes ago, YG's being detained. Yeah, we saw that. Thank you for the update. And then Deluxe was clear. He said, I said YG was detained. I never said he was arrested. Right. That's exactly what we saw too.
Great marketing.
Cairo Shield. Yo, between that and this game reveal,
thing?
your game reveal, this is a whole lot of promo, you know.
Exactly.
Cairo Shield says, breaking, Feds just picked up YG for Jacob. Well, they detained him. They didn't pick him up. Divine Eternally, we ain't let him do nothing. You industry folks in close proximity should have got him together. Now, when G was talking about how he was blaming everything on the fans, I think it was just in general, you know. How do I really feel about this?
Well, I think he's talking about Drake fans. So he's not specifically talking about the people in this. He's not talking about that.
Well,
but what he's saying,
but he was
fans
talking about
control his popularity.
But he was talking about like Game and Kanye too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay,
like,
yeah. Well, yeah, their fans allow them to do that. That's what he's saying. Right. Because if they didn't have fans of them, then they wouldn't even be. It wouldn't matter what they did. No one would pay attention to it.
Right. Shout out to DE Heartbreak. Starlin, 2 gems, Silver Star. Thank you. Starlin, 2 gems, Silver Star. Thank you. Beach Boy Dre Beats. YG got arrested. He got detained and they let him go. Thank you for the update. Amba took him. Game is dope, but YG gonna take it. That seems to be the consensus. Thank you, Remain Teachable. I love that name, Remain Teachable. 400 gems, Eagle. We gotta figure out what these gems mean. Or how much they're worth. I just see numbers. I'm not even sure. Couch Potato, Rich B, 2 gems, 100. Appreciate you, brother. Jordan, 23 carat, 350 gems, finger heart. Thank you. We appreciate you.
It's crazy. I don't know what any of this means, but shout out to everybody that's doing it. All the gems and hearts.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Miss Michelle, 2 gems, Silver Star. I like that. I like all these gems. K-Way for real, 250 gems, Laughing Disco. Appreciate that. Amber Tucker, Mama DJ kind of bad, respectfully.
Hey, listen, she's awesome. That's one of the that lady right there she's remarkable. Top five moms ever made.
Austin Muncie became a member. Appreciate you, Austin Muncie. I'm gonna give you an applause for that. Let's see what we got here. We got that one. Let's see. Austin Muncie, happy early birthday, Stat. The 6 foot, stay epic. Stat to 6 foot. That's an accurate T-shirt.
Now we talking.
Romango as. Oh, okay, we did this. Yeah, I think we did this one. Let's see what we got here. Crown K, we're just a day short of Stat's born day. Stat Quo K Sunday service. It's your birthday. Stat the 6 foot.
Exactly.
Examine it. I'm changing my YouTube channel to every likes $1 million in my account.
I like that.
That's what's up. I'm not mad at it.
I need to switch that name.
Right. Thoughts are physical.
Yeah.
Mex Blanco, 440 gems. Unk alert. Uh-oh. We did something unk-worthy.
I am an unk.
Yeah, me too. Let's see. 504 Scooby is funny. So it's Stat Quo, Short Quo, Stat Crow, and Crosef Johnson. Got it. It's also Stat Quovio. That's one of my favorite ones. Stat Quovio that's pretty great. We've got Damon M. Happy early womb emancipation day. Happy early womb. Have you heard that before?
I've never heard that. I didn't know womb. I guess it is an emancipation.
It is. It's a womb emancipation day. It's like, right. You're finally unumbilicaled.
Yes.
Get this thing off of me. Shout out to K-Way for real. Hey, Stat, got a music question. Should R&B song have 1 pre-chorus or 2 in a song?
Okay, so K-Way, for me, I think it should have 2 pre-hooks because to me the pre-hook is another way to get a hook off. The best songs to me is like even the verses should sound like hooks in R&B to me, because the whole thing is to bring you back to the record, and it makes it easier for the audience to remember it. So in my opinion, I love the pre-hook going before each chorus, and then coming out of that second chorus, going right into a bridge. I don't know why we got rid of bridges. I don't know what happened, but I appreciate bridges. Even in rap records,
songs got shorter.
like bridges.
Songs got shorter.
I was a proponent for bridges in rap records because the call and response, "Go Shorty, it's your birthday." That's pretty much a bridge to me, in a hip hop bridge. Go, it's your birthday. We gon', you know what I'm saying? That's a bridge to me, even though it's part of the intro. But that's like that should have been a bridge.
That's why I love Cardi B's bottles after bottles after bottles in this. It's got all my friends' tans look like models in this. The whole song feels like a hook to me.
Yep.
Somebody better get him because he out here looking fine. Better about that's the whole song.
That song is hard.
That's what I love about that song.
That song is hard.
Yeah, that's amazing. Dem Jam 26, stat to 5'9", always standing on phone books.
Super trolling going on here for sure.
Right, we definitely got some super trolling going on. Let's see what we got here. Love Sanayan, new member. Thank you so much, Love.
Welcome. We upping our member content too, so just so y'all, we got a bunch of stuff for y'all up there. You know, we got a hooking y'all up.
Yeah, we got more on the way too. And then TG Low 8251 600 gems. Thank you for the gems. We appreciate you.
When gems give you gems.
Mm-hmm. Hope we drop some gems for y'all today. I know Glasses did for me.
Yes.
We are now out of super chats. You got anything you wanna say and let people know?
Man, we look forward to everyone joining us back. We're gonna have a good time. This shit gonna be hilarious watching these this Verzuz. I think it starts at 6:00.
6:00.
Yeah, Justin will be putting it in the middle of the screen. We'll be watching it go down together.
Aaron, can you make a link for the Verzuz tonight? Oh, he's in a meeting right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said on the text.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't even see that. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, well.
You know he had to go.
He
in Minnesota. You know he went over there.
Yeah. I am.
He ain't in no meeting, dog. You over there with his wife's family. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. He ain't got no meeting, dog.
All right. Word up.
DJ, you got some last words? What you want to say, man?
Crowed up, man.
Crowed up.
My God.
It's as easy as
I
that.
hope I could come on. I really want. I'm my last night in the city, so I'm gonna try to watch. But I'm like so bummed that I'm not there for the Verzuz tonight because
this one is made for you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, Mike and Hit was, and now another one. But
this is a celebration of DJ Mormile.
It was fun. And two guys I really like that really are showmen in their own way. So I think it'll be. It's going to be one for just for where it takes place and what those guys represent. I think it's going to be fun. So
Word up.
I look forward to it.
Dope. All right. Shout out to the third Verzicans. We out. Peace.
Whatever you want to know, whoever you want to see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free. Whatever you want to know, whoever you want to see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free.